Good evening, Ryan.
Evening, Sean.
How's it going tonight?
Not too bad. Just ready for game. What is this? Game 3 in the last 2 days?
Well, Michael and I played extra games, but yeah, this is stream 3 game. I think game 3 for stream. Yeah, and then tomorrow, and tomorrow we've decided we're going to do another skirmish game in the morning just for funsies because we had fun playing skirmish today. We're going to do a different table tomorrow, and then we're going to stream again tomorrow night. So we got 2 more. So listen, Ryan, you make one more appearance out here, we're going to have to start considering you a regular. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Don't tempt me.
So
Don't tempt me.
Michael's just shaking his head, just giving me the. We gotta end the stream early right now, a couple minutes in. So, Frizzle, we've been holding out on you, getting a little extra game in here. Michael's also visiting, so we're doing some of that. So not trying to feel like it's work. This is kind of like work if you guys didn't quite know, getting ready for things in between streams. We're just getting ready for the next one. So. But we have an exciting one for you. Ryan's here again. Excited for that. We have Graham waiting in the wings. He's going to jump in and do the things with us as well. We're going to preview the game, get into the list, do all the things that we normally do here on Friday night fights.
Yeah. I'm not going to acknowledge that.
No, yeah, we're definitely not going there. So
nope.
If you are tuning in right now, we got 14 people. We'll certainly build that up. The guys are finishing up deployment. Tonight, Anthony's in studio, as he regularly is on Friday. So Anthony will be playing his first game here against Michael. It is going to be a CIS versus a GAR. Michael's running full Flutters, full Wookiees, so lots of flying fur. And then Anthony on the other side is trying to do his best to spread cancer by rocking 8 radiation cannons. So put on your UV goggles and your suit and try not to get any radiation poison from tonight. If you're following us, and there's several ways to do that, you can find us on the Facebooks at Star Wars Legion Friday Night Fights. You can also be a patron of ours here at the studio. That is TheTerrainStudio. And that's at patreon.com/TheTerrainStudio, I should say. You can find us on the Twitters at Legion_FNF and also on the Instagram at the same address. So you guys can go check us out there for various things. Sometimes we make it, an option or obligatory option if you want to get into our giveaways to go do those things. We've done quite a few giveaways at this point in the last couple days. We have more, and we have 6 more tonight, and then we'll have more tomorrow morning, and then more tomorrow night. So yeah, six giveaways tonight, and I think that'll bring us up to a grand total of 20 in the last couple days here. And those are all free. You don't need to do anything to get those. We just send out cards, and you guys will benefit from that. But we do appreciate that nonetheless. Speaking of getting things for free, some people who are patrons are getting some things for free. And these are the card sleeves. They are right there, and this is what they look like in the flesh. I have them right here, all ready to go out to the patrons. We got the green ones for the conditions. We got the red ones for the deployments. And then we got the fancy blue ones for the objectives. So they are going out to some of our patrons. They know who they are. If they don't know, they can check out the Patreon. I flashed it here several times, but... if you guys want to join, I think we have about 14 spots left that you can secure to get those, and when they're gone, they're gone. They're limited edition. Out they go, and wait for the next ones. In addition to that, we do appreciate the support. This week has been crazy, guys. We've been getting donations left, right, and center. I want to thank Bernard, Sean, JD, Stan, Graham, Todd, Richard, Simpson, and then we got a few other spaces there, but we'll fill it up as much as possible. Today alone, JD, Stan, Graham, Todd, and Richard have all contributed. As you guys know, we're saving up for a new PTZ camera. It's a big goal, but we started on Tuesday, guys, and we're at 578 already. So nearly 20% of the way there. I want to thank everyone for helping us out. We do appreciate that. TrainStudio2019.com, at gmail.com, I should say. But just watching the show, helping us out every week, contributing in chat, all that is great contributions. We do like that, and hopefully you guys appreciate what we do each and every week. I'll rip through the sponsors after the first turn, but let's jump in and get Graham in here and start talking a few lists if you guys are down for that. So I think, Graham, you and I are up first, actually, talking a little bit about Anthony's CIS list here. I'll rip through it, and then you give us thoughts on it. So running the T-Series here with Aggressive Tactics, Comms Relay, and the Electro Binoculars. He has, you counted him, 8 B1s and 8 radiation cannons, 4 with PK droids and 4 with the OOMs. I think I have this Oh, I redid that overlay. Sorry, the ooms are missing. The points are 62 on those. Let me grab that one because I'm an amateur and I put the wrong one up. Boom. I think we got it there. There we go. Now I got the correct one up. So yeah, the ooms on them and the PKs on the other side. So 8 of those total. And then he has the most expensive tank in the world at 203 points. Coming in with the tac droid, the high energy shells, the armor piercing shells, and the link targeting array. Graham, what are your thoughts on this monster?
I mean, you say he wants to possibly give someone some cancer, but with those repair droids, maybe he's trying to heal with radiation.
I think he's perfectly fine to give Wookiees cancer.
Yes. No, looking forward to seeing such a en masse weapon that doesn't get played a whole lot. It's gonna be real good against all those red saves and multi-health units.
Yeah, and then just to be clear, this is the invasion force. So if you're looking at this and saying, like, how does he get AP1s in? So this is running the invasion force configuration. So it does break the stock standard list building configurations a little bit, but it is legal in the invasion force. So he does get 8 in there. So 8 units, 8 points of heal, 10 activations, 798. He is red player. We'll get into what they're playing and bring that up so you guys will know, but look forward to that. A lot of range 2 threat here, not a lot of range 3 to 4 threat. That the exception being that AAT, which will be interesting. But on Michael's side, as we're going to see, maybe he doesn't have a lot of things to deal with the AAT, so it could run amok here tonight. But let's slide over and have a look at the blue player list. Ryan's already here. He beat me over here. It is Michael playing this one. 10x 798. Ryan, he has a Tenacity Chieftain, so pretty budget Chieftain. He has 3 Phase 1 clones, also naked, so budget there. He has the Kashyyyk Defenders, so the Shooty Wooks with the Bowcaster and targeting scopes. And then he has 2 Wookiee Warriors with the Battle Shield, Into the Fray, and Tenacity. And then he's got 3 Fluttercrafts, all naked, cheap version there. So, well, sorry, I shouldn't say naked. I just added in the Bombardier, and I put it in as the extra ranged attack there, just to make sure people knew what dice that threw. So he does have the Bombardier on there, but yeah, naked Fluttercraft otherwise. So what do you think about that, Ryan?
Well, as for the range game, I think the only threat would be those Kashyyyk Defenders, especially with that targeting scope. They can hit like a truck. Not sure if he's going to fire support too much with the activation counts being the same. However, you can afford to do that just since he's got the range. Right. I'm really looking forward to Michael putting on a clinic tonight with these Fluttercraft he keeps talking up.
Well,
I'm interested to see how that works.
Ran over me twice in skirmish today. A lesser version, obviously, less points, but basically Chieftain, Wookiees, and 2 Fluttercraft did about the same amount of work as this list does in most 800-point games. It just brings so much, and obviously skirmish are way closer, and I had no bodies to contend with this, so they shock and awe is pretty high. The range game will be interesting, and when we get to talk about the mission. That will the objective, I should say, they'll kind of probably determine both where they're set up and how that might go. The deployment is going to make it exceptionally interesting. So let's slide over real briefly here to the overhead cam here, and what we have here is a hemmed-in deployment. So Michael, if you want to walk us through maybe your side, if you want to point out some of your units, I'll kind of just do it from the desk here. So go ahead. Okay, so yeah, so Fluttercraft are just off. The one's just off, and then 2 are at the point. Yep. Okay, melee Wookiees right there. I'm gonna go to just a slightly different one. There we go, Michael. Thank you. Clones there, Chieftain there, Shooty Wooks up there, and clones way out to the right hand side of the table. All right. Anthony, you want to walk us through what you got? I think you're on the close side, maybe. Yeah, go ahead. All right, tank right there on the other side of the building. Okay, some guy's getting shot up, he said, in a minute. 7 units of rad-canned B1s all clustered at the back. You can't even see them. Anthony has them so far off the screen. They're right up here by the dice cam, but just off the screen. So that's super amazing. Anthony almost hid his entire army from even the viewers, so that's cool. All right. And where's your T-Series? He's also way in the back there. All right, so I anticipate that unless Anthony moves, we may not even see his army on the table, which will be fun. But we will see Fluttercraft running across. Yeah, sorry, Frizzle, you cannot hear anything at the table. They are not mic'd tonight. They don't have headsets, so it's just going to be us, so we can talk tactics, and they cannot not hear. So I have it pretty quiet. I will plug their mic in though, just in a minute, so that you guys can hear some of their table talk. So, all right, let's jump over. If you guys are ready, let's go to the command cards. Oh, I should actually let you guys know all the conditions and stuff like that. So we are playing Sab, we are playing War Weary for the condition, and we do have them on the hemmed in deployment. So that is what's going on. I'm gonna let
Sean,
yep.
Did they determine if that tank is going to be able to go over that wall?
The wall, I believe they probably have determined that it can travel over. Yes, they have determined that. So I think it's really close to the half, if not already over the half. So I think we have always played that it can, but it. Oh yeah, it can. We were just talking about the half the height, but yes, it can. Yes, it can travel with the repulsor word. But yes, it can travel over. It's about half the height, is what I'm getting at. I don't know if they determine it's covered, but I assume it is covered for it. Yeah.
Anthony knows we're playing on a 6x3, right?
Yeah, he does. He just chose that. He really liked that corner, so it's closest to the door, so he can leave quickly. So,
reminds me of my Armada days.
Let me go to the command card screen because I think I have that somewhere on here. Let me bring up the activation count. Boom, there we go. Command cards. I haven't seen the command cards for the players, but if they want to show me first, that's convenient for me. Yep, cool. All right, players are ready. We're gonna flip them up. All right, so I think we got an orbital on one side and an assault on the other. There they are. So, thoughts on the cards? Any surprises?
A little. I'm not sure what Anthony's going to try to shoot at.
Well, he's going to let us know here momentarily, I think so.
Hopefully, yeah. If he can see those clone troopers, should be good to go.
That might be an early shot into one of those flutters with the sharpshooter 1 on the T-Series.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I think that might be that.
It's not a bad shot, but with suppressive and with War Weary, you might want to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just don't mind me, guys. I'm just going to set up one more real quick thing while you guys are all sitting here. So they're just they're grabbing a couple activation tokens. So I just want to set up another screen so we can get Graham in here proper. We don't really care if Ryan's in here. It's fine. Just move him over here. But of course, I mean, I
don't mind the man behind the curtain.
That's fine. I will be also hanging out with you guys there. I forgot we were. We had a. Oh, that's got to switch. Yeah, I definitely do not want to confuse these two. I mean, he's got a reputation to keep for sure. That would be a real mistake. So, yeah. So I'll leave the list up for a bit in case people are just coming in a little bit late. We do have 22 people joining us. Graham, you were doing the first contest, so if you want to just maybe queue up people what they're going to need to do at the end of first turn so that we can have that done in case there's a lot of hoops, and especially hoops and fire that they need to jump through to get that. So. And what are we going to give away? Do you guys want to give alt arts, or do you want to give command hands? What do you want to do first?
I personally like people waiting, so I think we save those command hands till the end.
Okay, so we'll do alt art, and since Graham, you talked about CIS, how about we do alt art CIS for the first round giveaway?
Sounds good.
Okay.
And I think at the end of round 1, we're going to try to see if people can put out what their favorite command card is, whether that's just they like it for the name, like it for the ability, whatever it is.
Okay, so end of first round. We'll ask you right when we jump back in the booth, so you guys will have time to put that in. Just put that in. Then we'll know that you're there. Graham will pick the one that he jives with the best or the most, and that's what we'll do. We'll give it away based on that. So
And I'll let chat know ahead from mine that they're going to need to stay on top of the socials and remember the tree count for the game.
Okay, remember the tree count. All right, we got it. We got it. All right. Looks like I think we had a bolster there happening. I'm going to move this over here because, well, I'll move it over here, I guess, because that's where the action's going to be. And I'm just going to quickly hook up the mic at the table so you guys can get some of that, so just bear with me. You guys can keep chatting. They can hear you.
Sounds good. And I will say, I think this is probably going to be a bit more interactive than your normal sabotage.
Yeah, it should. It should. Also, chat, if you can mess with Sean in the chat and just put in random MLB trades, and we can see if he believes any of them. So, looks like he's shooting into something.
I'm gonna hot
with
mic
a
the
white
table a
die.
little bit as well. I'm gonna hot mic the table, guys, and just let me know if you guys can
Okay.
do that.
Oh, and he shoots into the Fluttercraft
Fans at home, let us know
and
if the
takes a
table's too
wound.
loud. Sorry, I was also just brightening up the table a little bit there. They had moved the light a little bit too far away, so it was a bit dark there. So I think we're good to go. It looks a bit brighter now. Now I can actually see that Anthony does in fact have some models. They just are cowering in the corner.
I'm actually surprised they're painted.
They're Michael's.
Oh, wow.
He came prepared.
Yeah, Michael.
And
Michael
gave them away.
Michael wanted to bring our stream up to speed here because he was just feeling bad, and we made that rule with when we reached that new goal that painted only. So.
And remember, chat, the more you donate and the faster we donate means the faster Anthony has to get his models painted.
You're right about that. The faster that my painter needs to get painting. It's happening. Well,
and
Big Jace just got a new job today, so I want to say congrats to Big Jace on the new job, which is awesome. So, yeah, he'll be.
But Chad, go ahead, Sean.
I was going to say he'll be in the workforce, which means he'll have more expendable income, which means he'll be playing more Legion, which means he'll be traveling down here more, which means that I'll get painted miniatures faster. So
that's good. And Chad, if you do commissions, slide into Anthony's DMs. Yeah. Help him out.
And apparently he's selling Shadow Collective too, so contact Anthony. All right, looks like we have one of the phase
clones
moving up there, just, so well out of range of anything. We didn't get a VAP identification. Can you guys show us where the VAPs are at? All right, one there. Yep.
And then there's.
And Anthony, yours are one by the speeder, and one. Right on the very, very edge of the table, way at the bottom. Yeah, you guys are really being friendly to chat. So it's right down there at the very bottom, and there's the rest of Anthony's army as well. So I might just leave that off for now if you guys are cool with that, just so we can see more of the things.
Yeah, that's fine.
48 Throne only takes respectable clients, so not only is Anthony out, but Ryan has no chance either. So
I don't know. What does he define as respectable?
Whatever you are, but not that. So the opposite of that.
The opposite.
He's at the polar end.
Someone that can tolerate a spicy chicken sandwich.
Oh, spicy chicken sandwich. Man, have to go there this early. You went to the spicy chicken sandwich joke already? We got no. That's our A material grab. You can't be dropping that 26 minutes into the stream. All right, looks like Anthony is using. I'm just going to identify B1 rad cannon unit because at this point with 8 of them.
Which one though?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is that 7 or is that 5? I don't know which one that is. It's one of the ones with the rad cannon. And we might have a chance of identifying a PK in there or not. So, man, if only we had a zoom camera, we could have zoomed right in there and seen that. Yeah, no PK. Okay, this is an one of the rads or.
Sean, Todd's wanting to know what you've actually painted.
What if, I don't know, an 18-foot wall that you see in the background? I mean, there's that small thing that I've been painting.
Oh, sorry. How many Legion units have you actually painted yourself?
Oh, I have 6 B1s here, and then I have three tanks, and I have some B2s, and let's see what else I have. Look in the case. I got a couple.
Your entire Empire army?
No, nope, no, I didn't.
Whoa. Oh.
But I have 2 Empire armies. The other one's also off, going to get painted. So yeah, that's. But I paint terrain. That's what I do. I don't paint miniatures. So yeah, there's that. And an 18-foot wall, which is like 18 by 8. Figure out the square footage of that. That's many minis. Just.
How's
just
that mold going?
It's good. The mold's good. Yeah. People are like, I'm not supporting this place. It's got a mold problem. They'll be shut down next week. No, we're good. We're good. We're fine here. How are you? No, I got some. Oh, for sure, Todd. I'm a CIS player for sure. That's why I don't play any other factions well. So. No, I just kidding. I played Empire for my full first year, and then I played. Then I switched over to play Rebels. Then I've been playing a lot of CIS lately. So. Some CIS. So it looks like Michael has run a unit of those are clones just up to that wall there. So Michael going with all the kind of soft units first. So it's my go-to Frizzle. I love that Han reference. So usually what I say to my wife every time she doesn't get the Star Wars reference, she just thinks I'm always asking how she is, and I'm always fine. So, but it works. I think our 20
Do you
people
need to build a
checking in.
reactor?
Hey, yeah, exactly. Hey, if you guys haven't checked in and let us know where you are, then let us know where you're from, where you're tuning in from. All 21 of you. All right, let's jump around the table. Let's see here. I'm going to go to the far side. You can see a little bit of a different angle here. Anthony's he did move some of his B1s along the edge there, like he said. That was the unit that I believe he said it was moving out to get shot. I think was his tactical reference there. Michael pulled, there we go, Special Forces. Cool. Go down and see, Michael looks like he is going to move. I think that's, I'm not sure if that's Shooty Wooks or Melee Wooks. Shooty. All right, Shooty Wooks going up there, the backside.
Yep, and his other 2 melees are next to that single Fluttercraft that's still alive up there.
Yeah,
right next to the downed gunship.
Yep. All right, so Shooty Wook's sliding up there. Michael's going to go for a little bit of a measurement here. Not sure he's going to get
just a bit outside.
Yep. Welcome. So Patrick tuning in, Belgium. It's already be Saturday morning, I guess, over there. New Zealand. Welcome, Nathan. I'm not sure. Have we seen Nathan in here before? Forgive me if we've seen you and I didn't.
Name looks familiar.
All right, Roy's coming in from Northern Virginia. We got Ghost Hunter. Ghost Hunter's been in here the last couple of days. I think he
has.
Newly joined and has been a regular in here in the last couple of days. Welcome back. All right, Michael opting to go for the second move there. Going to slide up behind that plateau. Those plateaus are really tall, by the way. Just under height 1, so lots of cover there.
Chat, round of applause for Frizzle there.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yes, well done.
Only 6 years. Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. When my wife and I first met, I had to show her all 6, or I'd get disowned.
Right. Patrick, that's dedication right there. Patrick tuning in for 3 a.m. Some 3 a.m. Legion. Stan coming in here. Stan, welcome. Stan, a big help in our league. Also made a sizable contribution to our stream this week, which we also thank, but do appreciate his efforts in the league too. Stan was in my group. Shout out to Alderon. Michael also in the Alderon group. We're all I think we're all concluded. No, Stan's playing Sunday, and we'll conclude our group. Our group of 5 people. We got all our games in, so good on us. All right, just jump back to the list there in case you guys are just coming in. Really exciting potential for this game here with the 8 rad cannons and 3 Fluttercrafts. So just early on here, turn 1. If you guys are just coming in, turn 1, Moisture Vaps, War Weary is the condition, so suppression could come to play. Droids don't really care about it until they care about it, and then it's a factor. Mm-hmm. So there's that. And then probably going to see the most poison tokens I've ever seen in any one game out tonight, so there'll be that. So.
That's probably going to be one of our questions, probably relating to poison tokens.
Some great Alderaan chatter going on here. We have Frizzle saying, "Don't shout out too loud, or it'll be Alder gone." Nicely done with the dad joke. Hopefully, you've got to qualify for that. If you don't, we'll revoke that card. Stan coming in here. Alderaan, a peaceful planet full of bullies. Mostly references to Michael. I understand, Stan. I was also severely bullied by Michael, so I can. We'll join a club for sure. Yeah. Michael's a real bull. Like, he's literally, like, is at my house harassing me. So there's that. I don't know how he even got here, but...
Wait, Sean, your house? Don't you mean Michael's house?
Yeah, it is now. Yeah, he's made me sign over the deed, so... not sure what my wife's going to think of that when she comes home and I'm no longer living here, but... looks like Michael's going to move the Wookiees up. He went back because I think he remembered that he was in battle shield form of Speed 1. So now he is properly doing that, and he's going to forward cohere here. So he didn't triple move there, folks, just in case you're wondering. So
getting closer to that tank.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fair. I don't even want to know what's going to be the conversation following the table that we're gonna embark on here, Ronan. But hopefully you still have a home to go to. If not, I will make your table so cozy that you can live in it. So it'll be fine.
That, and yeah, my wife thinks I play too many. I'm gonna screenshot that for her later.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to give a fake address though, so don't send her to my residence. I can only have so many people harassing me here at any one time, and currently Michael is occupying that role. So, yeah. What could you do about it? I don't know if I would have put that in writing in our stream, but
yeah, careful. Yeah, you might want. Can we remove that or?
Now it's just ended up on the screen somehow. I'm not really sure how that happened, but
no.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll pour one out for him later.
Just going to linger there for a while, unfortunately. So.
Wait, Sean, I didn't see that. Can you put that back up?
Oh, yep, absolutely. There it is.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Keeps happening. Just keeps happening. All right. I'm not sure what Anthony's doing. I have to look over.
Oh, jeez. He's got a death wish tonight.
Anthony, if you guys want to articulate what you guys are doing, the mic's hot there too, so you guys can. So let me know, chat, if you guys can hear them. Okay.
What is standbying?
I assume he's going to stand by with one of the rad. Okay, 2 standbys so far. We are 2 standbys deep.
I'm really thinking the way Michael built that, or whoever built this Wookiee list, wants that Wookiee to get super aggressive, super fast.
Yeah, that's how this list plays. Super aggressive, super fast. Yeah. Frizzle, I feel like Mommy just hit Daddy at the dinner table. Awkward.
Okay. Did we just turn into a support group?
I feel like we've been one all along.
Like, there's maybe some things we need to talk about.
All right, so melee Wookiees have moved up, taken... Chieftain, sorry, has moved up next to the first of the melee Wooks. The last one's in gray. Couldn't tell, Michael, because they were unpainted. I know.
Ooh.
That's fair, except for Fluttercrafts, but you don't have painted Fluttercrafts, and you run Fluttercrafts. I have painted AATs because I run AATs. That's a vehicle reference, Ryan, in case you didn't know what they were.
I'm sorry. What are those?
Yeah, those are the things.
See, I remember, shocker, but I actually used to run a vehicle.
Oh, you did?
I used to. As in past, but you know what you should do with the past? Let it die.
Okay, fair enough. That's what I say about eWebs. Tomorrow, subsequently, I'll be running 4 eWebs, and Ryan will be the happiest individual on the face of the planet.
Oh, it is going to be beautiful.
But sadly, I'm going to face them all backwards and determine
all the screenshots.
They will be.
Oh, but you can't do that though. You can't voluntarily leave.
No, I'm not going to leave. I'm just going to face them backwards and complain about their firing arcs being terrible.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Even though I do think that they should be able to put force push a unit off the table back in the game.
Oh, really? You wanna be playing that Legion again?
I want to go back. Well, at that point, it's just rewarding good play.
Let's talk a little bit about while we're waiting for Michael to move here. What are the? I was having this conversation today. I was getting run over by Flutters, but what are your guys' thoughts about Fluttercraft going over melee and bombing into melee, and it being so discerning that no friendly units take any damage, but every other explosion in the game, including Sabine's own bombs, hit her?
I feel like they kind of
Go
took
ahead.
that idea and ran with it when it came to Mando.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like
yeah.
I'm cool with the flying over and throwing bombs, and if it's the only unit there, it's the one that takes damage. But I'm less cool with the flying over melee, throwing it into melee, and only hitting your units. Like I feel like there's got to be a downside
right there with
to
you.
that. But
I'm right there with you. Like it's awesome. Put that up on the screen there.
I will
put it
not,
up there.
But, you could read it. We're not about that here.
I
Not when you're
agree.
dropping.
48th Ronin. I agree with that.
Yeah, I just feel like with other bombs in the game, you know, that when they go off and they detonate, even if they are controlled by you and planted by you, they still do damage to friendly units.
Well, if that was the case, what are the swoop bikes called with their overrun attack?
Their Vibroax, I think.
Yeah, Vibroax. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, just a thought. I'm not saying it has to be. I just think that
Yeah,
there's
I know, but,
mechanics
like-
in the game that do cause, so you know that would.
it's a valid argument.
And because you can do it in a melee, which is pretty unique in its own right, maybe there could be some, some trade-off in terms of the negative side of that. So
And since only 2 factions will have access to it,
yeah, just
and
just
one
food
battle
for
force.
thought. Just food for thought.
I wouldn't be opposed to instituting one of those few like logical rules from GW where like you had to roll to see if you're hitting your own guys or if you're hitting the enemy in that kind of situation.
That'd be
I think
cool,
they took that out.
Made too much sense.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez, no, that
Yeah.
seems logical. Let's get rid of that entirely.
Yeah. Well, it is GW.
I'm expecting a lot of standbys next turn.
Yeah,
Gotta
I think.
say.
I was going through the command cards for the battle force, and I think it was the 1 pip gives a free standby, and I got a feeling Anthony should play that next round and just drop it on the tank.
Yeah, he
Since
could.
it will not be removed.
Yeah, he could do that. It's really going to depend on, I think, largely what Anthony does in response is where all these flutters are, because going with limited activations and sort of being at the whim. I don't think really he's got basically full control every turn anyway. But he might want to just. He might want to have control over a specific unit. He might not care, and he might want to save that control for later. The problem is he's going to be hit with multiple melees, multiple Fluttercrafts. Potentially this turn, the Fluttercrafts will reach at least 1 unit, and then next turn he's going over 2 per until they die, or until
Yeah, it'll
things
be interesting because it doesn't look like there's much space
and
around where
Right.
Anthony or where Michael can land those Fluttercrafts safely.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting for sure.
Well, we do have a shot coming in here. I think I heard
Interesting.
into Wookiees. I think on the lat there. I think is where. No, because the barrage is like is it?
It's if you don't
Yeah,
use
yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah, one or the other. Yeah, yeah. But just to be clear, Anthony, you don't have to. Barrage is not you don't have to. It's not a declarable action. You can go. I'm going to shoot my 4 and then whatever that does, and then you can still have an action available. And if you do, you can barrage again, but you're not committed to shooting twice if you say barrage. Yes. Yeah.
Or as our friends across the pond say, barrage.
Yeah, a lot of people think that barrage is like a declared action. It's after you perform the attack, you may choose to perform another. You're not locked into that. So, all right, looks like Anthony's going HE shells here. Good choice. My favorite of the shells. High velocity, no dodge available here. No dodge usage available, I should say.
These are so undercosted.
Are these going into the flutter? All right, 1 flutter, so this could be potential.
That's range 4 of the Fluttercraft? Dang.
Wow, missed 2 red. That's not...
How many aims we got?
But he's going to convert that with an aim. And then he's got a second aim here because he does have LTA on there. And there we go. So will be 6.
All right.
Cover will take care of 2. Michael will roll 4. I think that flutter does have a damage on it already. So he is looking to save out some here. He does save 2. Yeah,
and they break at
they break at 3. No, they break at 3 actually.
Oh.
So. All right, so he will need to roll for 2 actions, but you know what? Taking the shells and only taking 2 damage, I think he'll take that trade.
I do wish that they did not change the damage roll.
What do you mean? Oh, the
surge. Yeah, so the surge was weapon destroyed, and now it's disabled,
it was brutal. Air speeders. Air speeders were just gutted by that. What are you gonna do? Fly around and just like rear harpoon people for the whole game? Like,
I mean, you can do that, but like it felt rewarding as a player. Like, I got a 1 in 6 chance for you to get this, and I put so much work in, and then they change it. It's like, well I mean, kinda took you out.
But it's 3 damage into a white saving unit. A lot of work.
It depends. I mean, as the T-47 got better due to all the complaining, I think they need to bring that back, and especially with how, I mean, vehicles could be coming back, or them just slapping as many dice onto a vehicle.
Right.
I think they need to think about bringing that back.
Right.
That's just my opinion on it. Because, I'm here for chaos.
I wrong the other day.
Oh, you still played as weapon destroyed?
I did. We did by accident the other day in one of my league games, and it was on a airspeeder.
Oh man! Did you have the airspeeder?
But it died that same turn anyways after it had gone, so it wasn't the end of the world.
I died on the inside when you just told me that.
So some people might think, since I have a extra Legion player in my house, that I get to play Legion all the time.
Can we just back up there for a second? You have an extra person in your house? Aren't they just like a person?
Yes.
Nobody has extra people.
Anyway.
There's people too.
So whenever my wife and I play, she'll try to bring a ATRT, and then of course I always bring Veers with me. At least 9 out of 10 times I'm turning that ATRT into a FD cannon round 1.
Right.
Just because I think the best die roll you can get is that blank and turn ground vehicles into turrets.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That I think is the best roll you can get. Otherwise, with repulsor vehicles, it's nice to get that surge.
I think that each damage roll has potential to be more impactful to specific unit types, and I do like the diversity in that. There is varying effects, and sometimes it's mitigated easily by the unit characteristics, and sometimes it feels, like you said, just the worst thing that could happen to you. So
yeah, like the weapon disabled, I think, doesn't do as much anymore, just since everything's got large die pools, or it's surging to hit or crit. I mean, if you look at the bus, it's got 6 blacks it can take on it. ATSDs will throw 9 dice at you. T-47s, 6 dice surge to crit. You can slap sharpshooter on that as a pilot.
Yep.
I think bringing it back could wheel them back in. However, that weapon disabled is brutal on an AAT, though.
Yeah, it can be. If you have shells up, maybe not so much because it helps to mitigate. But I'm about to introduce everyone to what I'd like to refer to as the 2-hour turn. And that is where Fluttercrafts run over multiple B1 units and displace them again and again and again. I harken back to 2 weeks ago when I asked a question about chess clocks and whose time is this actually on. Turns out it's on all of our times.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, exactly. Michael is not only now bullying Anthony, but he's bullying the entire stream by making us watch this.
Anthony can spend his standbys if they're in range now.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's gonna
standbys will trigger first.
We're getting there right now. Michael's trying to witch magic him here into spending or not spending.
He needs to. I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but I think maybe putting that standby on that AAT could have been a little more useful for him. Because then he can spend up to two.
But he didn't have a free standby to give out. He just had he took standby action.
True, he didn't, but
he with the tank,
Yeah, but he could have done that. I think maybe with the tank.
But I think he was still in a great position to shoot all seven shots. So,
but this is also why E-webs are great, because they do have that range 3, and if you are playing a ton of Fluttercrafts, you can just wait for them to get a little closer. Ooh, 1 crit through.
There you go. That's a better roll.
Well, he's gonna have cover 2, right?
Yep. So we got 1.
No surge conversion on these ones.
I don't think there's any surge conversion there.
Nope. Any damage is good damage.
Yeah, fair. It's still a roll, right? So yeah. So it's 2 full standbys into 1 damage.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Now, Sean, you're gonna have to remember to move into standby.
Why do I have to move into standbys?
E-webs. No, move and then standby.
Oh yeah. Here's a third standby going into this. Michael, how many standbys is there to trigger? This is the third. Okay.
So there were 3.
This is the third of 3. It's a trilogy. It's the Battle of the 5 Armies. Much better.
Ooh, that's really good. And I heard there were some aims.
That can break it. That could break it. Oh, that breaks it.
Yep.
That breaks it. But what does it break? All right, that's okay because Michael will get his full attack off, so it won't mitigate the dice here. So,
and I think that's another thing you got to think about when you're playing against Fluttercrafts or anything with Overrun is don't be afraid to stand by because it's got to get to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's got to get to you.
Yeah.
And if Anthony was lucky enough to take it out of the sky, wouldn't be having to defend.
Skirmish game today, I killed both Fluttercrafts before they were really able to do much of anything, but then the Wookiees just got at me and ate me up. In the next game, I tried to take Wookiees out. I tried to fight Wookiees, mitigated some of that, and then the Fluttercrafts ran over me. So that was basically the equivalent of this distance. So only does 1 there, so that was a little less.
So
than great.
So what we're seeing here is Sean tampering with the dice app.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Nope. I thought he spent Surge.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah. I think I saw him grab 1.
So he still has. I'm not sure how many more actions Anthony has. Right, so Michael has both Flutters to go. All right, Anthony's got aim shot
shoot the
coming
Fluttercraft
for sure. Now
I don't know if he does that though.
I think you do. I think you want to get rid of it.
Well, you could get rid of it, but if you keep that in there, it's going to make it a lot harder for Michael to get those other 2 Fluttercraft in.
I don't know. Just 1 here. He's got 2 health left on it. The other one only has 1 health left, so he's already beat up. Okay, that's good. Made that safe. The other one's only got 1 health left on it, so Michael obviously has to wait on that one. He can't send that in at all. So he'll be sending in another full health Fluttercraft. The problem is if you don't get rid of them, you're gonna have Michael go with them early because he knows they're going to die, and then you're still going to have to shoot them because then they're just going to be sitting there. And he's going to hit you minimum of 2 more overruns attacked with each one based on where they are.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have the suppression keep piling up on you, right? Because if he hits you with the compulsory, he's going to give you the suppression, and then he's going to hit you with the suppressive bomb, which is going to give you another one. So, and if he goes back over the same unit, which he can with the double reposition, he can actually put 3 suppression on each. And Anthony can ill afford to have any panic units, given the fact that he's basically taken up, 8 inches of space in the back corner.
Yeah.
So,
I do like that they did change that for repulsor vehicles, that they can only displace during the compulsory move.
well, we're going to bring you this intermission that is also known as displacing P1s. Oh, there we go. Michael was kind to him. Can you guys hear?
Now the other part
when they're chatting at the table.
Now the other part that Michael has to worry about is that he can't move into base contact with any units either when he does this.
What do you mean?
So because he doesn't have a melee attack.
No, he runs them over and they move away.
True. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which you can do, but there are still ways to end up in base contact.
Oh yeah,
when you displace. He's just got to be careful about that as well. I know it sounds like one of those silly things to worry about, but
he's immune to all effects anyway. So
true, he is, but it means he's got to rethink his movement a little more.
Well, I think if he leaves his compulsory laps, it's not up to him to think. I think it's Anthony's job to make sure that he moves everything. So
yeah. Oh, so that was the compulsory. Nice.
Yeah, he does the compulsories last because he wants to create the max amount of especially in the first
suppression out there.
Yeah, because he wants to get the suppression off the displace, and that will get it on each unit. And then he's also going to then do the overrun attack, where he can then put the suppressive overrun attack to give them 1 additional. So he rolls in here. Wow, just again.
Jeez,
me for 4
Sean, what are you doing?
Well, he's used them all up today, I assure you. So will not
saves and.
Not take the specialty there either.
These red attack dice on both sides have been a little.
Oh yeah, they have
average.
All right, so Anthony's got 1 more opportunity. I'm not sure if he has shots at the last flutter or not.
No,
you guys know
I think Anthony's
still in turn 1 here too. If you're just joining us,
I think Anthony should soften up the.
All right, he's gonna try to. Nope, he's not
blow that one out of the water.
Yeah, he's going to try to. There's 2 health left on it. Sure.
I would try to soften up the other one because it looks like Michael may not be able to get another overrun attack in.
Looks like there's just 1 does convert, so
2.
Michael will have to make 2 saves here. Does survive. Here's the thing, Ryan. To be honest, I agree with you for a different reason.
Okay.
I think that making that other flutter go away actually gives Michael more room to bring in Fluttercrafts. So he's not having to operate around his own Fluttercrafts by making, if you make a big hole, that's a great spot to bring up another Fluttercraft.
Yeah.
All right, so he is going to roll. All right, so he's only going to get
1 action.
Yeah, so he'll get compulsory move as well. And then.
Yep. Well, only 1 action.
Yeah, but he'll get the compulsory move, and then he'll get the and then he'll get a move after that. His actions are triggered by his movements, so.
I think he might be short.
I don't know. These things are incredibly fast. Incredibly fast.
What size base are they on?
They're on like the like ISP base or like the ATST base.
Okay.
They're on a vehicle base, but you don't know what those are, so it's a frame of reference is difficult for me here. So they're bigger than an UWeb base, if that makes any sense.
No, that does.
Yeah, they're just well, you know what an ATST is. I just kid. So.
Yeah, no.
All right, so we will overrun that, so they'll end up with a compulsory suppression and then an overrun attack suppression. So I think Anthony does have a unit on 4 at least.
It's facing that way, but I'm going to set it in this way.
Do they have reposition as well?
They do have reposition. They're really fantastic. Yeah. whoever was the air traffic controller in that little control tower there was asleep or failed their course, because this hardly seems like a safe fly zone. It does get two off here because they obviously surge on offense as well. I'm not sure if they had aggressive tactics or not.
Yep.
Okay, they already spent it though, so they will lose 2 there. All right, so now you can see the dilemma for Anthony here. He's got 3 flutters that he has to deal with because he still has to shoot them, at least with something. He's only got a lingering wound on 2 of them, so it's really good for him. But he's going to shoot 1, then 1 probably goes. And then while he's doing that and putting those in, he has 3 Wookiees at the wall, 2 forms of melee, and the chieftain as well. So, meanwhile you're trying to tap evaporators and all the other things. So,
now is Michael going to be able to just go clearly over the wall as well with those Wookiees and with one move?
He'll have to scale to the top. He'll have to scale down, and then he'll be.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So he probably won't be able to get into melee this round with them.
Well, not this round, but I think he just runs around the door. To be perfectly honest, like the doorways there.
Yeah,
he just
gets in those closer ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
looks around there. And I think that's where he's positioned himself. To be honest,
I think Anthony needs to activate the tank right away, and he's got a barrage and go into each one of those Fluttercraft and try to take both out.
Yeah, so they're actually sweeping tokens there, which is great. So I'm gonna, just before we get into the little redux while the players sweep and get their cards, Graham, you were asking for
your favorite command card.
All right, so if you 25 people in chat right now, if you want to sound off what your favorite command card in the game is, we'll get those. Graham's then going to pick either a random one, tell me a random number, etc., etc. We will pick, and you will win yourself. We decided we were going to do alt arts, so you'll win yourself a BX strike and a BX full strike full art command card. So I have them here. We'll put you in the pile of many, many things to mail out. That is the backs. That is the fronts. That's what you will receive. Sorry, that'll be the other one. That's one of them. All right, we have Son of Skywalker coming in. We have Andrew with Tactical Strike. I'm in control now. Standing orders. The gift that keeps on giving. Timer, just so that I don't forget, and Graham will remind me to start that again. All right, we got Vader's Might, Luminous Beings. Are we? Ghost Hunter. Feel free, Ghost Hunter, just steal someone else's idea, because the best idea could be somebody else's. So, standing. Okay, ain't no poser. Graham, do not pick that one. That is Ryan. Cannot win.
Got to mix it up. Come on. I mean, some of the standing orders is one of the best cards.
All right, we'll let people stand off. But while they're doing that, what do you guys think about that turn? What are we expecting in turn 2? Who's got the upper hand right now? Graham, you take it away first.
I mean, Anthony should be pretty happy with the amount of damage he got into those flutters. With everything. I mean, that one shot with, what was it, 3 crits? Just going straight at them.
Yep. Two broken flutters. Yep.
Yeah, that opening shot with the T-Series was a little lackluster, but it ended up making up for it. But, yeah, I think if it's not this coming turn, it's going to be turn 3 where he plays that 1 pip.
Right.
And I think that's going to, at the very least, it's going to delay Michael, or at least make him weigh his choices there.
Right. Ryan, thoughts?
I think Anthony's in a great position. We could, if Anthony plays his cards right, pun intended.
I see what you did there.
That he could take 2 of those Fluttercraft out, which will put him in a great position, and prepare for that walking carpet force coming right into him.
Yes. No, I agree. I think Michael's okay to lose Fluttercraft here. To be perfectly honest, if he can get one to do 2 overruns and possibly have the other one live out the shot and get that one, great. If he doesn't, if he gets 2 out of 3 to go over, I think he's fine. I think if he still has one going into round 3, he's okay with that, because at that point he's going to be crashing. Most of the Wookiees, I think, would be coming through there. So,
and I think he's got to go with mechanized incursion over AI coordination.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's.
I think he's got to go with that.
We'll see the cards. I know the cards already. I'll stall what they are until Graham finishes up the contest. Graham, how are you going to decide, or did you pick one? Did you jive with one of these folks? And
let's see. We'll go.
And remember, folks, if you win, just contact me on Discord or Facebook. Tell me who you are, what you need. You need to send me your address. I don't ask for anything else. I don't care about your phone number. I won't make you fill out a survey. I don't care about your analytics. I'm not going to put you on a mailing list. We're all good.
Wait a minute.
This is just straight giveaways.
I had to do that.
that was for something entirely.
I just sent in a blood sample and
this
mother's maiden name.
The IRS. That's entirely different than this. So, all right, Graham, who's the winner?
All right, we're gonna go for. Let's see, 4th from the top.
4th from the top. All right, I got to go to the first one, I think, and I have the first one at Tactical Strike. Is that where I'm starting?
Yep.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us Frizzle Dizzle. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, Frizzle Dizzle wins himself a set of arcs. All right, putting it in the pile. George will contact me. I will get those cards out to him, and we got it. That's the first one. 5 more giveaways to go, so stay tuned. We'll have one at the end of each round. What's that, sir? Oh, did I say arcs? I meant to say BX Commandos.
I know what you meant. I got you.
Fair enough. That's fine. I have arcs too, but we're giving away CIS cards. My bad. All right, guys. If you're ready, the guys are ready. I'm going to go to the table.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure you say congratulations to Frizzle, and we'll do command cards. And here they are. Don't be disappointed. Michael's playing Ambush, and Anthony is playing AI Coordination. It is going to go to 1 heavy or 1 support unit. Each friendly unit that's issued an order using this gains a standby token. Michael is going to go to Ambush, and that's obviously just 1 unit. We will have a little bit of a roll-off here. The trick with the Ambush is if he goes first, that's great. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because you have to decide who is going to be assigning first. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good play with Anthony. Totally forgot about the threat of ambush here, to where if he does lose that roll-off, that standby on that tank is amazing.
Yeah, I was not able to get you guys to roll. I'll get over to the overhead cam, but you can see right there that Anthony did roll, and Anthony did lose the roll-off.
And he gave it to...
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I almost could have seen the Wookiee 1-pip because he's got those damaged flutters. But
Ooh, yes.
Right.
That would have been really good.
So Michael is opting to go to a flutter. No surprise there.
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be exceptionally messy. Oh, that's.
I don't.
Yep.
I don't.
Sure can.
Now.
They are speeder 2.
Where do they go?
Okay, but where does... Yeah, that's the other question. Can he do that because he can't displace them off the building?
He can't displace them off the building. They're going to need to be placed somewhere. Michael, where are they going to be displaced to?
And I will pull up the RRG.
Be moved. Like they can't make them go off the building, so they'll have to either be placed around. I don't know if you can leave them enough real estate for that, or no, I don't think you can make unit change levels off a displacement.
And chat, while we look at this, Sean, can I go and announce the next giveaway?
Yes, you can.
So
I'm just gonna. I didn't start the timer on that either because I just want to find the answer for these guys off this.
Mm-hmm. So chat, you need to. Jeez, Pally. Need to be following FNF on Twitter. Need to send a meme related to Legion or Star Wars, but can be humorous in any any context, to the FNF Twitter account. Those are the 2 conditions, and I will be picking the funniest meme or one that makes the most sense. Oh, nope, he can. So, Sean.
Yep.
So, step 3 under displacement for place units, it is the 4th pip
Yeah, when placing
on
a displacement, it
page
must
40,
it must
if
remain on
possible.
if possible, yes.
If possible. So, being the ELA and
So,
rules
but
interpreter,
the question is,
because
though,
it gives me that option.
So then, do they have to take damage rolls for this?
I would say no, because they are not climbing or clambering, and it's not Vader's might. And, well, I mean, I'd say force push, but you can't force push. 48th Ronin, now's a good time to get Twitter.
I guess. I'm not sure, but whatever, we can play it like that. I think that needs to
I'll
be
also
fact
check
for sure.
I'll check the FAQ as we do that as
what
well.
what if a unit starts on a height 2 terrain and they can just be moved?
Yeah.
It seems strange to
Creature
be able to
trooper,
do that, but yeah, fair enough.
displacements, repulsors and displacement. Oh,
Yeah, I guess we'll just rule it at that. I don't actually know if there's a interaction with that, but I can't find anything that's gives an answer to it. So
and we didn't get a response in that one.
the only wording we have is if possible. So we don't know what that means, though.
Okay, I'm seeing if no possible. Okay, after would it be black to the edge? So we also have the margin of error rules to use as well.
I'm just looking at that as well. Yeah. They're going out. No, they're going out to 1st August. George, I have to wait until I click over because some people are still waiting for that August to click over. So I want to just do it at once, so I don't miss anyone.
Looks like there's one for displacement and elevation, and questions being referencing to when placing a displaced mini, it must remain on its original elevation if possible. And they were wondering if it means, is this referring to the height of the model it's at? And
okay, so there is displacing the model and has nowhere to go. Did you see that one? Okay, so
Scroll down a little bit
it
more.
has to be at the same height, it looks like.
They do have to remain at the same height?
Yeah, that's what this is looking like.
If possible. That was.
Yeah,
I know
the
which
if
one you're
possible, right.
talking about.
Okay, so the question is, if so, how does the new position will we determine edge of terrain in move 1 range? And then the answer here is that's correct. You would displace the miniature as close as possible to a speed 1 move away, even if its height change is warranted. Only the displaced miniatures would move unless the unit leader is moved, and they must redo cohesion. So I think that response there would say that as close as possible, even if the height change is warranted. So I think we'll just go with it that you can, and we'll figure it out after that.
F's in chat.
That's what the ruling there that we have. So
Yeah, it's legal.
all right. All right, so
I
they're
feel like
going to
there's a
continue.
soundbite there you should have, Sean.
What's that? Sorry.
I will make it legal.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, I want to be as correct as possible, but it's a little bit of a
I'm sorry.
edge case scenario for sure. So,
I mean, it's also hard to disagree with 48th Ronin on this.
no, for sure. I mean, I'm just reading what was ruled. That's what it says. We're going to go with that. It says if possible. If possible is very vague. You know, what if I can't do it, or like, you know, if there was no room, or, you know, if it was in a let's say a corner area, maybe that flutter went down an alley and all three sides were height 2 and you couldn't move your miniature up there legally. So how does that work? But yeah, I don't know what if possible means. So I don't know what scenario would make it not possible, because the flutter can go over height 2 and miniatures typically won't. So, but we'll roll with that, and that's what we'll have, and we'll sort it out later. If we get it wrong, we'll fix it. If we got it right, then we'll know for next time. Hello, Tom Walker. All right, clock is restarted, by the way, for that.
Anthony can spend his standby.
Yes, he can. He is. I think they are still working to spend that standby. Yeah, but he is actually, I think, too close for the shells.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he is going to opt to shoot the Wookiees, it looks like here. So, all right, thanks, folks, for sticking with us. We just want to work that out correctly, because it's going to be impactful for some other things here. So, excited if you guys are just joining us. We are in turn 2. Lots of time left on this sun. They are playing Moisture Vaps. We're weary, so that suppression is going to come into play, and I think that's partially why he wanted to get as many displacements off that first one as possible. So shots coming in here. Go to the overhead cam. He is going to remove a Wookiee. I think he grabbed the battle shield there. Oh, okay. Looked like he had a battle shield in his hand, so okay. All right, so he takes a wound there past the first model.
Yep. So then I'll do the over attack.
All right, so overrun attack coming in here on the models that have now since been located to the ground. Still too, Michael still hasn't swung out very well with these attacks.
Sean, have you been
make saves? Yep.
Have you been getting any memes?
Have I been getting any where? Like getting memes where?
On Twitter.
I have not been. I can barely keep up with all the buttons I got to click here, so I have not checked the Twitters.
Okay. I've been checking. I haven't seen any yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Make sure to send in those memes. They have to be Star Wars or Legion related, and you got it at the FNF Twitter account.
There, and I will do into the same.
All right, so he's gonna compulsory and run over the exact same unit again. There's a better rollout there. 3 coming in. Problem with Anthony's unit there taking that suppression is now he's closer to the ground and can actually run off the table if need be. So not sure if he has an aggressive tactics there. It looks like he does not. He will take 3 more casualties there. So let me go to the Twitters and just see if I have been getting any memes on that.
So Anthony did not kill that last Fluttercraft?
He could not shoot it because he was too close with the thing.
For all the guns?
Yeah, all the guns. So.
Oof.
Yeah. I'll have to see if Bryant can check those. If you just want to also just go, I'll wait for Brian. If you want to confirm, and we'll use the honest system here because we'll fact check you later. If you want to let us know if you did send something to Twitter, just let Ryan know in chat that you have in fact confirmedly sent that. So we'll go on the honor system here. We have good people here, so I know that will be easy to fact check here. So, all right, looks like he is going to run some B1s away. He needs to get a wide breadth here from these. Does roll off 2 suppression. Well done, Anthony. Anthony, what does that unit still have on it? 2 suppression? Oh, just 1 left. Okay, 1 left. Perfect. All right, Anthony running through the Fluttercraft here. Looking to get as far away as possible. He does have those multiple Wookiees there. 1 Wookiee squad has lost a mini. there's full strength. He has the chieftain there, and then up at the top of your screen, right by that little plateau, is the other Wookiees at Dark Mass there, and they are shooty Wooks coming down to threaten potentially this other Evaporator here. So. Ryan just trying to make you jump through fiery hoops, you know.
Who knows? I might try to buy Twitter.
Ryan just trying to
Another
keep all the
bizarre
prizes for
interaction
himself.
with-
All right.
Another bizarre interaction with Overrun that found out during this league round too was they can overrun other speeder units, like the air speeders.
Okay. So Michael actually pulled and got a flutter, and then rolled for the actions and did in fact get 2 actions off that. So a lot of things coming up great there for Michael.
Sean, I see that tweet, but it's got to be a meme.
Oh my goodness, Ryan, this rules. Listen, folks, I'm doing the next giveaway, the one after Graham does. It'll be way less hoops. And mostly it's just going to be type F if you want Ryan to go home. And if we get too many Fs, we're just going to accidentally boot the kick button. Ryan won't make it to turn 3, and then I'll have to take care of all of his giveaways. So go appease Ryan and try to whatever they need to do, a meme or a song.
Memes
or
are
dance
funny.
Or TikTok or whatever.
Oh, no, we don't do TikToks.
Well, geez, it's not even a contest. Look at all the Fs that are just happening. So that is an
Pretty soon that's going to...
That is an overrun attack of 4 coming in here from Michael. That is not great. Anthony, ouch. Takes 4 on that squad over there.
Did Anthony not shoot at that?
He
Fluttercraft
did not,
then?
No, remember, he triggered the standby and shot the Wookiees. And then the other one...
No, I mean with the battle droids.
No, he ran. He had to move away.
After he rallied 2 off?
Yeah, I don't sure what he did with the second action.
Or he still had 1 left over, so...
He tapped
Oh, no, that's right, they're droids.
Yeah, he
okay.
capped and
Oh, yeah.
moved. So, Michael, is that?
Okay.
Can you confirm, is that Evaporator done there? That one? Okay, first tap on there. Okay. You guys are just using mobilize tokens as the...
He's using mobilize, I'm using...
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's just... they're just using the tokens to signify, so they're using mobilized and ionized, just so it's clear, because there's going to be multi-wounds on the table, so not to get confusion. Which makes sense. I like that.
Here, and then do an overrun, and then I'm going to move it this way and move back. So it'll be the same. I'll do that. Makes sense.
Michael using a little
3.
little dipsy doodle there. So.
2 attacks. So I landed, compulsory, and attack this one. I'm going to then pivot and come here, essentially, and do an attack. And then I'm going to pivot and move to here with no attack.
Just doing a square movement. You can square movement with these flutters quite easily. So especially with the multiple repositions. So all right, does take another 2 damage. Just handing out damage and suppression left and right here. This is why getting these flutters off the table is super important. I will be completely honest with you. I think what I would have liked to see Anthony do, if he went square up to the table when he started, he could have used the standby to actually strafe, and he could have got himself a little bit of extra room. And I think if he would have strafed where the Fluttercraft is right now, right where Michael just put that token, he would have been able to have a range 2 shot to the other Fluttercraft. But now that real estate's taken up, he's kind of boxed in a little bit with that. So I think starting outside of the wall might have been okay as well for the AAT, just to make sure that you did have a little bit of room, and knowing that the flutters are going to have to go for your corner.
On the edge of my
Oh, it was on the edge. Okay, so he just had to maybe basically use a strafe move, I guess, would have been an option. Because you can see now he's kind of jammed in real tight. So, all right, so a shot coming in here. So shot coming in, I think this was into the flutter, I think. Does take care of it. I think that's the single one with the... Oh, that was the...
So that's on 4 wounds.
Oh, that one's on 4 wounds now.
Oof.
All right. So that's the 4 health one. I think the 5 health one, or 5 wound one is up at the top there. So I must have been a shot from the lower section here, so. All right, so up at the top, just a nothing activation, basically. Yeah, a nothing activation. The VAB is not going to be under any threat, I don't think, in this game. All right, Anthony looking for more options. Did you confirm on the social medias? You see anything there, Ryan? Why didn't you just give him a tag?
Nothing.
Why don't you just give him a tag you on the Twitter? That would make more sense.
These 4 are unit 2. This is a leader. This is a leader.
Well, I don't think we understand what a meme is either. So I might need to change it for the more experienced crowd that we have watching tonight.
Handwritten drawings or
A handwritten drawing. Yeah.
passenger pigeon? Like what he needs to send things by. I hear that, Ronan. You're getting long in the tooth here. There you go. Sean Death's yelling at the clouds as we speak. B Smith sent.
I didn't see B Smiths. Unless it's in the Discord.
Can they just tag you in these things so that you can go verify or what?
They might be able to, yeah.
There you go. See, Ghost Hunter understands what's going on. He can translate for you. All right. Suppression. I think that was a suppression roll off there. Or? Yep. So that was a nothing on the suppression roll off. Our shot coming into the full health flutter or into the 1 health flutter left. 2 left on that one.
Oh, there's 2.
He's gonna get 2. He's got a surge. Surge wouldn't help there. He's no aim. So if he had an aim, great, but he doesn't. So it's gonna be 2 into that Fluttercraft, and that Fluttercraft will be allowed.
Oh, jeez. Sean, I think what chat should do.
Oh man, I seen this today. So this is exactly what was happening today with the Fluttercrafts. Just plink damage.
I think what chat should do is let us know how to properly prepare a hot dog.
I mean, there's only one right answer, but okay, they can.
Sticking with the common theme that we've been having for the last couple streams.
All right, well that sounds much more enjoyable and entertaining, and everyone can participate. 14 to 400. So let us
as in
know
how
in
you,
chat.
as how to cook it, and then if you put anything on it.
See, Chronic Canuck already in with the first correct answer. Everyone can just copy his response, and everyone will be eligible to win.
Yeah, I'm glad that's the question you're asking about hot dogs and not the other one.
All right, so we have
Don't need that
like
chaos.
Michael, yep, Michael's pulled commander. I'll keep us on track here, guys, for the game of Legion that's being played. You guys can entertain yourselves with the chat. Michael has pulled Chieftain here. Oh,
he already spent his standby.
And bumped all the terrain. So there we go. There's a lot of responses in here.
There are a lot.
Like people are taking to the extra level, like not only how to prepare it, but like how to eat it, what condiments to have with it, what side dishes.
Yeah, I want condiments too. I see how it's prepared. I need condiments, and there's only one answer for it.
Yeah, none. Don't bring unnecessary steps into between you and delicious goodness. Bonus points if you can give us the nutritional value of the hot dog.
Barbecue with cheddar cheese. That's interesting.
Take out the barbecue part.
No. I'm thinking barbecue sauce.
Maybe. Oh, maybe.
Or grilling it.
These guys with Jeff with the real Jeff's like I feel like a little bit too high class for me. Like with the spicy brown mustard and ketchup. All right, so Michael is moving the Chieftain, opting to go around as opposed to over. Has the Agile there going to trigger and get to 2 dodge tokens? perhaps feeling there's a little less pressure on that side of the wall. Currently, it's a little less radiant over there. Big hole. Anthony pushing back here, trying to give as much room as possible with the Wookiees all poised to come up and over. So,
Sean, I don't know if we have enough class for Brendan here with his spicy chipotle aioli.
I mean, I don't even know what two of those words are, so. Just kidding. I don't know what three of those words are. Michael, can you give me a VAP tap count right now? How many points do you have? Like one as in full 2 or?
No, just
Yeah,
tap
one.
on that one.
Okay.
Anthony has one on each case.
One on each. Okay, so Anthony's currently sitting at, this is not the correct scoreboard because that says Anthony is still, just ignore that. Anthony's not Rebels, he's actually CIS. I just not changed that icon. Anthony will be at 2 and Michael will be correct and he'll be at 1. Just realized I did not switch that to a CIS from our game this morning, but fair enough.
I'm seeing a lot of fry sauce as well that people are putting on their hot dogs.
Okay, well at least you'll have plenty of entries to pick from. So Ryan will pick his favorite, what makes him the most hungry, and we'll give that away at the end of this round, and you will win yourself an ARC Trooper strike team and an ARC Trooper full ARC alt-art. We'll have that for you. Just for typing in your favorite hot dog.
I can literally not shoot anything. This tank, but might be able to shoot that.
You can definitely shoot that other Fluttercraft.
You could also draw off the black.
He's trying to figure out how to make his tank the most useful and how to get these Fluttercrafts out of here in a hurry. Michael, what are your status on all your Fluttercrafts?
One in the back has 1 wound left.
All right, bottom
One on
corner.
the side by the tank has 1 wound left.
All right.
And this one is nothing.
All right, so 1-1 and full health. So
I think he's just got to start taking them out now. Now's the time.
For sure. I'm going to drop this ring here so you guys can see what he's dealing with there. So he does get 2 off. Anthony's doing pretty good with his roll-offs here. So, yep.
Sean, you live dangerously there.
Yeah.
Wow. That guy just
Oh man.
just a death wish.
I've had
Anthony
Denny's
is showing up,
once.
so-
I've been there once
To Denny's?
and and I regretted it immediately.
If you've been to Denny's once and,
That was the
and
short
can tell a
tops?
story, it's a survival tale.
Yep.
It's like, it's just, that's what it becomes.
Yeah, it was 2 toss.
All right, here we go. Aim shoot. Aim shot into one of the damaged flutters. I think it might be the one at the very right most of the screen.
Yep. Heal 1.
All right. Yeah, and Anthony's still got heal bots on the table, so that's good to try to bring some guys back to life. Does get the crit through. Does have an aim. Might as well re-roll. Doesn't really matter. Go for those. Got covered. Just looking for crits. Does not get any crits. Michael's got to make a save. Down goes a flutter. All right, we will. Yep. All right, so Michael is down the first flutter. Anthony, are you down any activations? Are you down any activations though? Okay. So,
That
I'm almost down
answer.
an entire army, but not actually down any activations. So there's that math. It checks out by my account. So yeah. Not a single activation removed, and yet the entire army is almost ready to fold like a Kmart coffee table here. So yep. All right, another tap up there. That brings Michael up to 2. So we'll update that. So it's now 2-2 on the taps. Turn 2. Time on the clock is 1:27. We will keep them to the time tonight, so if we end up having to stack giveaways, so be it. All right, bolster to the tank, bolster to the T-Series, and a shot coming in here hot. This will be T-Series.
Todd saying what I was thinking.
All right. Sharpshooter 1 on this, I believe.
got the crit through.
He does get the crit through.
Yeah.
Does get the crit. Michael's got to make a save. If not, we're going to lose 2 Flutters here back to back. We do. There we go. See, that gives Anthony
Excellent.
some breathing room.
Nicely
There's some
done.
life. There's some life.
It
And now he
feels
opens up
like-
some real estate for that AAT, to be perfectly honest.
Feels a
Not to-
little late for this, though.
a little late. It's only turn 2.
Well, with the opportunity that he had before, just
The Wookiees are here now.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill a whole V1 squad every swing.
Yep. And not to be just going here to the far side there, you guys can see that the Wookiee chieftain has crept up there. So while the AAT comes around, the Wookiee chieftain's poised there. He does still have 2 B1s sitting on that VAP. So it is a single tap on there, but that one's just tap once, Anthony? Tapped once
They're
on
all
that?
tap once.
Okay, both once. Okay, so he does have the ability to maybe out activate the chieftain and get the second tap there and force the chieftain to maybe press over for the tap. So all right, we'll go back to the close side cam here. A lot of conversation about Taco Bell. We appreciate all the comments in there. We got 26 people hanging out, which is good. Which is good.
oh my god! You need to put Sean's comment up.
Oh, what's Sean saying? Is it going to get me demonetized here? So even though I didn't
No.
but,
No,
all right,
it's
here's
great.
what Sean has to say. I'll put it up on the screen because he's going to ask Taco Bell after 1 a.m. is like rolling white defense dice on Vader's might. You most likely be fine, but it could be a disaster. That is quite an accurate depiction there. So, yeah, not sponsored by Taco Bell, but if they want to jump
That's
over,
great.
we got room on the side here for a little Taco Bell logo. Be fine. Be fine.
I don't think they'll sponsor us after that.
I mean, or Denny's. It's fine. Either one. We
Yeah.
seem to talk about them a lot. So at this point, I think they owe us. So. All right.
That and Chili's.
Yeah. I mean, we're open. I mean,
Watch out for
whatever
that
gets us
glass in
to
their salad bar.
whatever gets us to our totals, we appreciate. We'll take donations from anyone. Taco Bell, Denny's included. It's only going to translate into better viewing experience for all the people that are here. So I feel like we're mutually pushing towards the same goals here and objectives. So, and then everyone's just going to run over Denny's and Taco Bell. So make sure you mention us when you go there too as well. I just watched Friday Night Fights. I'm here for the spicy chicken sandwich. Came highly recommended by Anthony. And then also, where's the Pepto-Bismol? Just steer clear,
wonder if-
Ghost Hunter. You're 14. If you want to live to be 15,
Yes.
stay away from Denny's. And there goes the Denny's sponsorship. Oh,
Yeah.
still
Oh
got Taco Bell,
no.
though. All right, Anthony is looking like he's coming around the corner there a little bit. I do not know, Jeff, but it's worth a try. And then can you come back and
Yeah.
let us know? 'Cause that'll be amazing.
Yeah. Chad, how's about identifying yourself where you're from regionally? Just put in regional only restaurants.
All right, so a shot coming in here. I believe the same target is the Fluttercraft. Every shot to Fluttercraft. All right, he's starting to work on this one. Does get an aim token here and might have a surge token. I'm not sure if he's got one available. Won't matter though. So it will just be 1 crit. Plink damage coming in. That's how you got to take care of Flutters. There we go. First one. 2 away from damage. 5 away from death.
There we go, Justice. I was waiting for that.
All right, special forces. So that'd be Wookiee shooty wooks at the back there. All right. Tom sent it working. Hey Tom, can you send us over some tribal burger to the studio? Can we give it a ringing. I could give it a taste and ringing endorsement on stream. That'd be kind of.
Is that like baked Kahuna burger?
We got the. Let me go far side cam here. Michael coming around the corner here, bringing the shooty wooks up into the game. We're gonna close up, meet up with the chieftain, and come around that little wall. Go. All right, shot coming in here. Not sure what he's. I think he's going at those 2B2s on the evaporator there, if I'm not mistaken. That will be 3 into those 2 guys. Not looking that great with the Pierce. Oh, Anthony rolling. Nope, never mind. No Pierce required. All right, so that VAP is trimmed and only 1 tap on that, so it's going to be a little bit of But he does have several rad cannon units right around the corner, so whipping around and putting poison tokens on Wookiees, including damage, can feel bad as well. All right, Graham, you've been quiet. What are you thinking?
Yes. Yeah, so, I'm trying to think, how many acts do we have left on both sides?
To go this round?
Yes.
Good question. I'll ask the players. How many acts you got left, Anthony, to go this round? All right, so Anthony's got 4 to go. Michael's got 3. I think it's up to Michael right now. Oh, Anthony, sorry, back to Anthony. Oh, yeah, because Michael just moved the Wookiees to shoot there, so. Yeah, so 4-3 right now.
I think at this point, it might be worth it for Anthony to start setting up some more standbys, just for those Wookiees to hold them off.
Right. I think he's,
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, or he can do that.
That'll be. Ooh.
That is juicy.
Don't know if he has a surge token available, but I think he's gonna force 3 over here. Maybe 4 actually. Yeah, it's gonna be 4.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he's gonna force.
he can
4.
totally do that instead.
No, that's fair. Good advice, Graham.
Yeah.
Does
Breaks it.
He does make 2 there, but that break's important. Okay, that is going to mitigate the bombardment. So it's now going to be 2 red instead of 2 red, 2 white. So not bad. I feel
Sean.
this one. Sorry, just going to say real quick, Ryan. To your previous point, I think this one is actually the most detrimental to the Fluttercraft. To be perfectly honest, once they close, they don't really care about having the multiple moves. The compulsory single move is usually enough to get both overruns. But mitigating 4 dice in the overrun attack, I think, is huge here. Because they don't often do that with aims. So
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be, but the fact that Michael's not rolling well probably won't do too much, and then he's not getting cover from anything either.
True, but I think not rolling well is a temporary situation at best. I think every given roll has the potential, and I mean if you take away 2 dice in every given roll, the potential drops significantly. So
is that after you take the virus out of the dice app you put in?
yeah, I mean it's thumb activated, so these guys don't have a chance. But go. Oh, that's a tree down. I'm not sure if there was an over
there's
under
one.
on trees, so significantly reduced the trees. So on this one here, so Michael opting to run around that way, trying to I think take the most covered route in. I think coming through the doors, I think Anthony was a bit prepared, seemingly what Graham was suggesting there. That might be a bit telegraphed and a bit of a trap to come through there. Anthony still has room, but he can play Ring Around the Rosie with that large control tower there, which is kind of good for him. And he can block off one entire route with the AAT. So I know he thinks it's not in a great position, but he can actually close the gap between the building and the side of the table quite nicely. And that would actually force the Wookiees back out into the middle. And so if he sits right where that, just to the right of that Fluttercraft, I think he has a window where he can just put an awful pile of fire. And I think your suggestion of standby tokens might not be bad if he sets up there, Sean. Or sorry, sets up there, Graham. All
Yeah,
right, I'm supposed to go check.
Their sidewave movement is pretty crazy on those tanks.
Absolutely, that strafe movement cannot be understated. So,
I can't.
And
You can.
yes, Tom, that burger looks interesting and totally not for Sean.
yeah. Why is food touching on this? This is. Why are you trying to trigger me right now, Tom? Officially triggered.
Tom, when you build a burger for Sean, he likes to build it himself, and by building it himself, eat everything separately.
Yeah. Stackable layers. Yeah, if I put it together, it's one thing. If it comes together, that just requires dismantling. I call that borders of sanity.
So wait, Sean, would you eat a chili then?
Why?
Not like a chili pepper, but like chili,
No,
as
why?
in.
Why are you mixing so many components together? Unnecessary.
Oh, jeez.
Unnecessary.
Yeah. Goodness.
Yep.
How did you make it?
You know, 48 running.
That's funny.
He actually starved himself.
That's funny you asked that, Graham. I was saying to Michael yesterday when I was cooking, I was like, why was like, I don't cook for myself. Why am I cooking for 2 people? And I was like, how did I make it this far in life? And I was like, oh yeah, I remember adult supervision. my wife. That's how I got here. So that's how I've made it so long. I'm just here to entertain you, chat. That's fine. You guys can bully me with.
All right, break out the protractor.
No, he's good. He's under 45. I memorized all this stuff. It's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Todd, that is a Sean thing.
No, it's just everything is just a me thing. Don't trust anything I say in relation to representing my country at all. This seems bad.
Did he displace his own? Yep.
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 Anthony's like, see,
He
Michael, I
helped.
can
They got
displace
closer to
and
the
move
back.
things around too. You don't just get to move. Nobody makes me move my own models. Now Anthony's making Michael move his models.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
Is that something that comes out of a machine that you put a quarter in, like that kind of?
You just know you can't go to Louisiana ever.
Now Michael's just being aggressive.
Sean, you need to balance it the way Mr. Franz would
What's
to make
that?
sure it's legal. Go over there and just bang on the table really hard.
Oh,
We know where it is.
to be honest, I think it would actually sit better if the model was just on there. It would just have weight. Yeah, I think if Anthony puts the model back on there, it's gonna sit fine. It just has no weight, sitting like that. So. All right, we are approaching hour 15 remaining, and we'll
It's
get
not
that
a tree,
second.
but I'll take it.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh no, I was saying it wasn't a tree getting knocked over, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's the-
That's right.
the
We'll
fact.
get that second giveaway. By the way, folks, we're not going to shortchange you on any of the giveaways. Like I said, time runs out. We'll still give them all away. So stick around. You guys are eligible for all of them. I say eligible. I don't know how many hoops Ryan's going to make you jump through. So maybe some of you aren't. I'm not sure.
Next one is to build AMG a website.
Wow, deep cuts. Speaking of deep cuts, Deep Cut Studios sponsors the Friday Night Fights each and every week. This is actually a Deep Cut Studio gaming mat we're playing on. So, thank you. Good segue there, Ryan. Well done.
You're welcome.
That's 43 at
That's,
best. Ronan. Don't
That's
just-
why I'm here.
All right, shot coming in. That seems like shells going off here. Oh no, barrage. Sorry, main gun weapon.
I have to move. They've both been used. He used them on the standby this turn. I've used them. No, he used the high velocity last turn. Then he had a standby that he used the armor producing shells. That's how I killed the Wookiee. No, it's at the end of the turn. It's only turn 2, so next. If you didn't use them this turn. Yeah, so I'll have you take.
Just trying to figure out the shell tap situation there for Anthony. So looks like he's gonna punch 3 more wounds through there to the Wookiee. Shooty Wooks.
So the charge begins.
Yeah, I think this is inevitable. It's going to be crashy, and this is what it does. Anthony does have the ability with the activations though to potentially withdraw, so he can get a unit isolated. Maybe not this one, but if he were to go early, withdraw. I think he has 2 problems right now. 3 problems, maybe 4 problems. 99 problems at this point.
Yeah.
But hopefully the Fluttercraft's not one of them, because I think he still has room. So we're looking at the overhead cam here. Like I said, with
Is Michael Michael's going to try to get into the back of the AAT. As he should.
He's going into a B1 squad right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's a world
Next turn.
Yeah, but there's a world where he could hard right strafe, end up on top of that archway. He could jump over. Remember, that's a 360 gun as well. So if he's got range, he doesn't need to have arc. That for the shells, yes, but not for the barrage. So if he can get out of the way and get to potential where he can't be melee based on the level that he's at, that will be helpful. That is a B1 saving 2 there. I'm not sure how many bodies were in that unit. Yes, I see a couple surge tokens sitting on the ground right now, so I'm not sure if he has a surge available there for defense or not.
So, Anthony wanted to use the shells on that standby?
No, so what he used the shells in the first round, and so the high energy shells were down. Then he got the standby token at the start of the round, and then used the armor piercing off that. I just was curious if he.
Yeah, I'm curious why he. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say I wouldn't have used them there to have had a shell back up for the shot. Like I don't know if that shot coming in was better because he could have just triggered the. Because I think based on the range, he could have just triggered like the maybe his range 2 gun, or because he said he didn't really have a shot there, so he still had the 3 black. But yeah. So anyway, and he just ended up using the shells. I just wanted to see where the other shell was used. I didn't realize he used it on the standby shot. So.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that too. I'm like, he might have saved some B1s there, some easy suppression.
To be perfectly honest, I probably would have, like I was saying, going back before, I would have used the strafe move off the standby and not the shot, just to create a little real estate. Yeah, I was Anthony clarifying he couldn't strafe where he was, but I was referencing my earlier point where if he started parallel to the table, which is what I'm a fan of, because if you do start askew, you are 100% correct. You are forced to move inside whichever way you've turned, but if you start parallel, then obviously you can move parallel to the board edge. So just a kind of a positioning thing that if you're going to start touching the back edge, do not start skewed because you are forced yourself into one particular movement. Either straight to the side or left or right, depending on which way you're angled. But if you start parallel, you have both left, right, and forward as possible options. So
there is another option.
What's the other option? I guess there's always another option.
Don't run vehicles.
Oh no, that's just foolish. So you're going to tell me that the Fluttercraft hasn't been successful on the table?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying if you don't want to deal with that headache, don't run vehicles.
I mean, I don't think it's a headache. I think it's just a puzzle, as all Legion is. Let's give you another shot of the list there. If you guys are late joining, you have 32 people. Congratulations, awesome. Graham, you want to set people up for your next contest if there's a amount of work, and I'm not sure if they have to go and get like a second degree or anything like that before they can win, but give people a little pre-warning. Ryan's got the next contest. That is for a set of ARC Trooper alt arts, and then Graham will be up next, and we'll have another set of BX commandos to give away. Commando alt art cards, I should say. All right, great if Anthony had 4 surges available, but unfortunately he does not. So just one more into the, I think that was into the Flutter. There we go. So it is on 4, so 2 remaining. Yeah, Justice, that snail is not bad. It's 106 pieces. I will tell you that. I mean, you already know that.
You counted?
Well, it's numbered, so it's easy. I can count, and they're set 106. So, yep, I counted. But I also read. It's set 106, so I think that's roughly the right amount. That's not counting the B1s as well, but yeah, it's 106 pieces. It's good. It's a good kit. It's a nice model when it's finished.
Yeah, it's a beautiful model, especially when you get it all painted up as most models are, but yeah,
just
mine
come painted.
Completely terrible to put together.
Yeah, most of my stuff gets painted eventually, as most things do.
I think Go ahead.
I was just going to say, it looks like we do have a Flutter on the move here. It seemed like we were all about Flutters here early on, and then they just slowed down. Remembering that one is mitigated. So there you go, Ryan. That's down to 1. Does take a damage there, but 1's better than 4. So
I do think the toughest model I've heard with putting together and painting is the Fluttercraft.
I will tell you right now, I disagree wholeheartedly. The Fluttercraft is not difficult to assemble at all. It looks like it's finicky. It's actually quite smooth. There's 2 little pipe pieces that if you didn't put them on, it wouldn't be a big deal. But I think the Fluttercraft went together great. I think the Fluttercraft flight stands and joining to the bottom of the body, I've had to shave. I sanded all mine because they didn't want to fit. They wanted to kind of pop off. But other than that, I thought the model was okay, and I would not describe it as even close to the top 5 difficult models to put together, in my opinion. So, yeah.
I do think the worst model that we do have in Legion is Commander Vader.
Commander Vader. It's been a while since.
Yeah, the Commander Vader model. Just.
I wasn't a huge fan of the IRG, actually, the original IRG.
Why?
I just didn't like how they were basically no posability at all, and just sort of just blocks of plastic. But I think
I'm not a fan of IRG to begin with.
Well, fair, but we're talking about models, and so. But I just think with what we're seeing now versus what we had then, I think new IRG models would look cool. Similar to real dynamic. They wouldn't have to be greatly dynamic, but a bit more flowy in the capes and that's.
You mean more dynamic than the IG models?
Oh, they're all right. They're robots. They can't be that dynamic. They're pretty stiff, I hear. So, but I mean, something like the Magna Guard, they're a pretty good example of what I think they could do with IRG. So, yeah.
As we know now, their pictures on their boxes aren't necessarily representative of what you get in the box.
True. That's a
exactly.
That's a good shot coming in there. That's a really good shot.
Ghost Hunter. IRG
photograph.
is Imperial Royal Guard.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's Imperial Royal Guard. By the way, that's the triple flutter down there. Triple flutter down.
There we go.
That suddenly makes that corner look a lot more inviting.
You know what?
Anthony says inviting for
So looking at something
all right,
Anthony did there was something I didn't see until just now when he's picking up the suppression there. But he, when he moved through Zone B1s, he moved them into contact with terrain.
Well, is War Weary as well for if we're kind of tracking? That's not really been hasn't come in to be a factor, but really quite something to pay attention to. So. So players are just sweeping there, so we got a few minutes. Ryan, were you going to figure out how you were going to give out your boiled hot dog winner?
Oh, jeez, no. No, you don't boil a hot dog. The only way to prepare a hot dog is you grill it.
Okay.
You got to make sure it's charred. Got to add some more flavor there.
Right.
Really didn't find any that were correct, though. Everyone said you put condiments on it. You don't put condiments on a delicate meat.
Okay.
But the one I did pick that I would be open to trying is from B. Smith with that spicy chipotle aioli. I'd be interested to try that. So congratulations to B. Smith on your ARCs.
We're going to award some. All right. So B. Smith, award winner. He's going to get some ARC troopers. We got that set aside. I got them all here. Make sure you guys are contacting me. Like I said, I just need your address, blood type, and phone number. It'll be fine. But if you can settle for address, I will settle for address as well. That's great. Look at this guy. You're just getting after the chat here. That's fantastic.
I am.
that's
wow.
Wicked. That's wicked. I think the preamble there. That's all right, Ryan. You can be wrong twice in 1 week. You're wrong about E-Webs. You're wrong about HH12s. And now wrong about hot dogs. It's fine. It's a good week for you. So, all right. So let's do this, Graham. You set up the next contest, so people got a full turn. I'm getting command cards right now. I'm just going to, because I took a few minutes from the boys. Let's see here. I got that. There we go. All right, we're going to jump into the next turn. I'll restart the clock. You guys got a little over an hour left. Here we go, turn 3, and then Graham will tell you right after we see command cards what we are going to do for the next contest. So what we have happening here on Anthony's side, we have Mechanized Incursion And on Michael's side, he has gone with, I think it's pronounced that. So, an extremely angry...
Can we have Michael pronounce that?
No, the extremely angry roar is what chat is doing right now based on your description of what makes a good hot dog. So that is happening right now. So each friendly trooper, a Wookiee trooper, a unit that's issued an order by the commander, will gain Demoralize 1. Nice play here in a war-weary situation. And on Anthony's side, Mechanized Incursion, after a friendly vehicle, that unit is issued an order. It can choose a friendly droid trooper unit at range 1 to 2, and it is issued an order. And if you have a unit that gets an order off direct, it also triggers this response. So Anthony can potentially get all these units orders without issue here. So, all right, there we go. And we'll jump back into the action real quick. Graham, you want to set up, what do people need to do to get that next set of BXs?
All right. Let's see. Going with something that BXs can also do. We'll do over/under on how many poison tokens get played out by the end of this game.
Okay. End of this game? Okay, so we have to keep track right now. Okay, over/under, and they have to be as close to.
So what's the line at?
Yeah.
Why don't we just call straight up how many are going to be? Then we'll actually get a clearer winner.
Yeah, let's go for that.
Okay, starting right now. I will ask Anthony to keep track of that. So just give me a second. Can you? I know it'll be hard, but you guys can yell it to me. Can you keep track of from this moment on to the end of the game how many poison tokens you give out? Okay, perfect. All right. Well, the number is 0 currently, so that's easy. So I would vote more than 0 because it'll probably be more than 0. But yeah, let's have it. So you got to call it out in chat now, and we'll have confirmation later. So if you're right, you can put it now. That's fine. Call the number now, and then we will announce it. If the person's there, they'll win. If not, we'll move on to the next closest person. So it's in for BX Alt Arts. So, and then I'll do the sponsor shout out. Make sure I get the support wall shout out next round. That's halfway through the game. We've got about an hour left, so that's great. Which will put us at that 3-hour mark, which would be great. Oh, 15. Wow, Leon's going for big here. Leon has big expectations for Anthony, so better get that 15 out. Let's go.
Hey, Sean.
Pally is nearly going to be anticipating a lot. Wow, okay.
Pally, you missed some numbers there when you slammed your forehead into your keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
Was there a decimal in front of that?
Sean, you know what? As a suggestion, you could add to a little bit of this area terrain.
Yes. What?
Some grass.
Well, we use it as quite generic, but we could do that. It's just difficult if we run it for multiple purposes. But yeah, we could do some. We have a ton of these, to be honest. We don't use nearly all of them in studio, but I probably have about 24 of those bases, so I could do some for you.
And if you were going to do that, where would you get your grass at?
Oh, look at this guy trying to set up the segues. I'd probably check out Gamers Grass Tufts, checking them out. They've proudly sponsored me for a long, long time here in the Train Studio. We use them on our bases, so you guys can go check them out. Gamers Grass, great company, good shipping, very, very fast, and quality products, so go check them out. I give that endorsement to you wholeheartedly as a genuine user of this stuff. Anybody in chat who's used Gamer Grass, just shout out so they know that I'm not just spewing hot gas here.
Do not call that number that Pally put out, even if you do like a good time. Do not do it.
It's a California reference there, isn't it?
It's a song, Sean.
Oh, I am aware. Jeez. Thought we weren't trying to get people to call it, so... all right, look at that. 48 Ronin says, yep, it's awesome. And I think he was referring to the Gamer's Grass and not Ryan's description of hot dog. That's good.
I feel attacked.
I feel at some point we should have you guys sit down and have a little Dr. Phil session with me. I can mediate the conversation.
Who?
You and
Pally and I, or 48th Ronin, or all of us.
You and 48th Ronin, probably all of them. All right. Anthony trying to sneak in a shot here. Maybe going for that first poison token. Oh, nope. Access denied. Hey, Donnie checking in from Muskoka. Always remember where Donnie's from, so. Well, I remember from a few.
Wow.
From, but
Sean, whatever you do, don't check the Discord.
Yep.
Just don't.
Immediately check the Discord. Wow, this guy. You guys are fantastic. I think 48th Round knows us a donation after that.
Yeah, I think he also forgets that I'm also an admin.
Now we're just gonna hard.
I'll let it
flex
go
here.
this once.
Yeah.
I'll let it go this once.
Hard flexing. Oh, Andrew, yeah. Andrew, I'm not sure. Do you go with your head or your heart on this one? You gotta go with one here. Split the difference, maybe. Oh, thumbs down. Come on now. I appreciate those
What do your
16
lungs
16 thumbs
say?
up, though I like that.
But what do the lungs say about the poison?
All right, big shells coming in here. Oh, I think this is it Shootywooks? All right, Shootywooks. Big shot coming in. Real big shot. Okay, does have an aim token here. Nice conversion. Going for the full 7. Critical. Critical. It's got critical 3, I think, on that one. Yeah.
7.
Yep.
Okay, 7 shot. That is 7 wounds.
Dead. Ugh.
Sad Wookiees. Well, that token-
Grievous needs some new Wookiee floor rugs.
Have a good night, Ghost Hunter.
Oh, there's the best move in the game right there. The strafe. Nice block, Anthony. Going for a little bit of block on that VAP. So nice move there.
And is there only one Wookiee left?
I believe there's one Wookiee with 2 wounds, and I don't know if there's any.
This Wookiee is down 1, and 1 has a wound. This Wookiee is just the leader with 1 wound. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so you guys can hear that. I got the hot mic on the table. So
Yep.
Yep, got it.
Oh, man. He's gonna hurt this.
No pants needed
You
when
know-
you already have brown fur.
Wow. Oh my god. That's great.
Right.
Reminds me of that Robot Chicken sketch when Han meets Chewie's family for the first time. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
Roger that.
Oh man.
All right, I'll
Didn't even
update
call
the
back there.
update the scoreboard here. Michael is just ignore that rebel indicator there. That is Michael at 4. Anthony, how many taps he got done? 2 still. Okay, we got Anthony accurate there at 2. It is not round 2. It is actually round 3. And time remaining in the round is 54 minutes. Yeah, Ryan with the suggestion of don't look at the Discord. It's just like me telling my 3-year-old, don't jump off that couch. That's like an invitation to do a cannonball.
Don't
immediately,
stick
so-
that into the electrical socket.
Yeah, she's not like that. She's she's pretty good actually. She listens all right. Listens better than I do. So. All right, so Wookiees are. Well, so one is engaged there. Other ones are sitting on the side of the wall. Anthony's still got activations. He's still got a lot of models down here, guys. Still got a lot of models. His problem is going to be getting back to the VAPs to tap and pressure. That's going to be his actual problem here. So. All right, Michael going for a pull. Looks like he's got the Wookiee Chieftain here.
So,
Looks like he's
Does
going
that
to
his
scale.
dice agree with him? That poison's going to help him out to clear out and get back to his VAP. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's out, so. I will put it on. Oh, yeah, you're right, it is. So, okay, so he's up there. Trigger the standby. Small. Well, when he comes down, I'm gonna agile him.
Scales down. I
Okay.
can still.
Okay.
That way he doesn't.
Yep.
Can I autofill it?
That was the... I'm assuming that was the T-Series.
Doesn't matter, I just activated
Yeah.
this one that moved. So that unit there, and
All right, so
T-Series shot.
here. This is Chieftain swing here.
And I'm assuming the T-Series shot into the Chieftain.
He did off to the standby there. I was just figuring out where they were going to do the trigger at. So, Anthony, can you give us an activation count now? How many are down? Just down one. Rad PK or Rad OM? Yeah, Rad Okay.
And then Michael lost both of his Fluttercraft.
Michael's down 3 flutters now. So, and that is it.
So it's
and then
9-7.
Yeah, 9-7 right now. So like I said, he's still got activations on the table, and you know when it gets down to it, I mean, getting back to the BAPS and being in position to tap, that's gonna be critical. That's the thing that Anthony's almost has to walk back a little bit. He's got to be within basically a speed 2 move. Got to do that speed 2 move tap. But he can't occupy too much real estate around that either. So getting tied up in melee with larger units is problematic. So he really needs to have the real estate, and I think the one on the outside is going to be not bad, but if he can just shift his tank over a little bit to cause the Wookiees problems and have to go around, then I think he can get in there, sneak some taps, and then as long as he can maintain lines in there, I think he almost wants to give himself a little bit more real estate because, if the Wookiees come around there, if the Chieftain backs up and starts cleaning out that area and doesn't let anybody by, it's going to be really tough to get to that other VAP. If I go to the far side cam here, you guys can see down here that Michael's other evaporators here at the back side are nowhere near being touched by anything. So they're basically secured. Game over back here. It's just going to come down to the fight over Anthony's VAPs. But if it does come down to that and it's a tie, well, Anthony's done significantly more damage. So that's something that Michael needs to keep in mind.
those 4. This one, this one, this one.
All right, so Graham's giveaway is going to be held until the end of the game, no matter what. So that's fine. Ryan, are you going to start working on what your next giveaway? Because you got the last.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, you said 3 times, and I still haven't heard what they're doing. So I'm still confused.
Sorry, I got distracted by.
Let me just go in here.
Yeah.
And that.
Bot again.
Again, if
It's
these bots are going to be effective, they got to start putting the links in there.
Yep. They can't post links in my comments, so
That's why.
yeah.
So-
it's just nonsense, so it's easy to block. So
So in honor of
4 poison token.
one.
1.
All right.
There's one.
That's a count, folks.
Hey.
That's one poison
Kill
token.
him once he activates.
By the
Making
way,
progress.
by the way, hopefully you made a note of those, Graham, in there, so we can actually get, because I'm getting the calls out, and we'll still give people a little time to get in if they just joined us. But Justice is calling for 5, Sean is at 3, Frizzle's at 7, B's at 8, Tom's at 4, Andrew 6, Chronix at 4, Todd 2, Bernard 6, Leon 15, Stan is at 11, Pally's at 867 5309. Ronan's at 1,000. Ghost Hunter's at 13.
And he will
That's not it. Don't tag me to that.
Can we banhammer him? That's not going on the stream.
Nope.
So I think to reel the conversation back in chat, we're gonna go back to what we were previously discussing, which was food, and we're gonna relate it to Legion. And I'm gonna put a sample, thanks to I believe it was Tom or Todd who put this in there, but you have to relate make a simile or a metaphor,
That was a Wookiee death, by the way.
a restaurant to a Legion rule or command card.
Oh, these hurt my head. They're so onerous. But they're Ryan's. So Shooty Wooks are down, folks. So Michael is down to 6 activations to Anthony's 9. And how we kind of
Sean, could you put my comment up real quick for the chat to
yes.
get a good example?
Taco Bell after 1 a.m. is like rolling white dice on Vader's Might. That one?
Yep, that one.
Most likely be fine, but it could be a disaster. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. So relate a restaurant to a command card or keyword.
Okay. Can I do one? Because I think Denny's is kind of like
Go for it.
Demoralized 7. It's different effects though, because I'm like CIS and ill affected by suppression or being demoralized. Anthony was kind of like a half courage unit, and he was demoralized immediately. Actually, was sent into a bit of a panic.
Oh, no. It's too loud.
Also, the Discord's getting really weird right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid it. I gotta focus on the task at hand here.
She's still trying to...
Got a game here. We're bringing a serious Legion here as well. We like to entertain and we like to have fun for sure. So that's part of our shtick. By the way, folks, if you guys didn't catch it, we are going to be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. We'll have a new skirmish table, a new skirmish game, so 11 a.m. CST. And then we'll bring you another game, the last and the final game that Michael and I will stream. So 2 more tomorrow, so we're only about the halfway point. We'll be back again tomorrow at 7 CST for another one. We have Blizzard Force, Quad E-Web Vader is going to square off against B2 Spam. So it'll be a really fun game tomorrow as well. So some Empire and CIS. So. All right, so let me just see if I can get you guys a bit more action. There we go. Widen out a bit. I like Justices for sure. Yeah, just gonna lay
Yep.
Taco Bell. Explosions for obvious reasons. I like it. Left a little bit to the imagination there. Didn't over-articulate. Well delivered. There goes our Taco Bell sponsorship. Got no chance. No chance. So many tokens out. We are at 1 poison token. See if we get more. Still got a tank on the table as predicted, taking no damage basically. So I didn't think Michael was gonna have much of an answer for that, nor a focus
And
requirement. So
has Anthony used any PK droids yet?
I can check. Anthony, PK droid usage. How many heals?
One on all of them.
1 on all. So they all have 1 remaining. So 4 heals left remaining. We have 43 minutes left on the clock, so game progressing nicely here. We are in turn 3. Score is 4-2 currently in favor of Michael in terms of taps. All right, so we got some more droid swinging here. All right, I like Sean Dess. I'm going to put that up there too. Cracker Barrel is the HH12 of restaurants. Highly underrated and when utilized properly, deliciously good.
Well, that comes from... Yep, it's here.
Do you guys have Cracker Barrels up there?
We do not have Cracker Barrels that I'm aware of. So.
It's okay, you're not missing much.
Well,
You're honestly not.
I mean, apparently, you guys fall into the crowd of underrating the quality there, according to Sean.
And I just got roasted by their heater. It wasn't a good experience.
What? I'm sorry,
like
what?
Those ground level heat vents that go along like the side of the walls that go all the way around like a room.
Okay.
They had their heat blasting, and I just it almost started burning my leg. So I was like, nah, I'm good.
Crested that 30 viewer mark, so that's fantastic. Thank you, and welcome everyone. So,
Standby currently.
Oh, look at this here, ex-Todd with this one. Both hot dogs.
Yeah,
are
but it's not a restaurant.
Worthless and shouldn't be taken.
So he's saying they should be because they don't have plotting.
I think he's just trying to get an eWeb reference in because I mean, why?
I like it.
Yes, I mean, I also applaud and appreciate. So, all right, Michael is going for the move. Scale, move, scale, move. That's also fairly accurate right there. Eating at Denny's like Sean throwing critical dice. Or like Sean throwing white dice, I said things could get critical real quickly. That's true. That's accurate. Could go terribly wrong very quickly as well. So there's that.
Yeah, and
right.
just because you put one in the comment section, just if you keep coming up with them, keep sending them.
Yeah,
and
they're funny. Just make sure they're not offensive to any one particular person. That would be great. We like all these restaurants. That's why we talk about when we go there. So that is not going to be nice for Anthony. He's going to spend a surge and lose 4 bodies. Womp, womp, womp. So Anthony is basically taking shotgun damage here, a little bit all over the place.
So I have to.
God. Someone really needs to check on Pally and make sure he's okay.
Pally's having himself an entertaining evening there tonight. I'm not sure if Pally's going to join us tomorrow night or not to do a little casting for us.
Oh man.
So, yeah, I was gonna say take that clankers is like going to a cigar lounge. It's just smoke.
Standing by. All right. Looks like Anthony's trying to do a little bit of maneuvering here, trying to make his way back, into the fray. All right, he's starting to get to that map, so he's got to sneak in behind the 8. He's got room there. He can get in behind. Not sure if he can reach or not. So. Looks like he's just a little shy on that one.
Those 3. I guess this one was probably.
Just a lot of comparisons to my dice rolling here.
So, do you want to heal one of these wounds off of these 2 groups before you? I suppose you can do it after you go too. Because there's 3 here. There's 3 plus a.
Oh wow, 48th.
That shot's fired.
That. greatly appreciate that. Beers reminds me of BK. He is someone who thinks he's royalty, but is just a glorified has-been.
It's either the pork rocks or the large stuffs.
That is offensive to Veers, but more offensive to Ryan.
There we go with Sean.
These are great. These are fantastic, guys. I appreciate them greatly. We're supposed to be here for entertainment, and you guys are doing all the work tonight, so I feel like we got to step up our game here. Meanwhile, Anthony's just trying to make a living here in the world and trying to...
Yeah, he is.
Not trying to get roasted off the table.
I'm curious as to why those clones are standbying over there.
So the only one
I
have
think,
left is this one. They're
excuse
going
me, I
to
think
normalize
Michael
the
is looking
same
to do a little activation preservation at this point. There were some of those
and then they are
some of
going
those
to
clones.
log out
Okay.
and take a standby.
All right, so Michael is going with the Wookiees there, so they tap the bat back, so that'll actually drop him. Yeah, and a standby token. That'll actually drop Anthony down to 1 bat point. And bringing the score right now to 4-1. Turn 3, 38 minutes left on the clock.
Jeez.
You guys are remembering War Weary's procking in this game?
Yeah. it has
Okay.
been.
No, just making sure. Yeah, just making sure. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Could definitely see Unrelenting Assault coming in next, just to try to clear out those Wookiees.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Looks like this is 4 there. So we'll, all right, so we'll have a panicked unit here.
Speed 1. Is this
Yeah, he's engaged, so yeah, I'll be.
Is this how Anthony went 5-1 at Dallas,
What's that?
just assuming everything.
No, I mean, assuming a panic at speed 2 is detrimental to him, but yeah, no, he was just. I think it wasn't necessarily super clear because Michael just tapped the VAP 2, but not remembering that he was also engaged. So I can see where the error was there.
So, 2 engage.
All right, so then what? So great move by here. So Michael, so what he did there was forcing
Okay.
for.
If okay, yep. If that was the point, then you. Because I think he was outside of range 1, but you had to cohere this way because you couldn't cohere enough back here. Yeah, so let's just.
All right, so Michael's going to trigger that standby. He's going to get a run into, assuming a B1 rad unit. I can't tell which one it
It's
is,
got a
but
PK on it.
okay, PK droid. There you go.
Yep. And we will purge up.
Take for a swing here. So Anthony had 1 unit running away. Michael's going to run in, see what damage he can do here. If
Was
you
that
wanna
also
do
the
us a
unit
favor
with
and smack
a
those
poison
thumbs up,
token?
that'd be super awesome. I always like to see the thumbs up match the viewer. If you're enjoying it, if you're not, you can hit the other thumbs down. It's fine. It's fine. But give us some indication. That'll be 3 there. Not sure how many models were left.
That one was full.
Oh, that one's full. Okay, so that's still plenty. So that gives the Wookiees a chance to be buried in there quite nicely.
Actually, you had a dodge on them too. So
Goodness,
it would've been
these don't stop.
I'm assuming you would have spent the dodge if you'd have seen it.
All right. Yep. I think that's the call.
Okay.
All right, Anthony's going to finish out this turn. Give us a chance to get that other contest in. Like I said, at any point if we finish, we'll do the thing. I'm going to let both Anthony and Michael decide on the command hand. So stand by for how they give it out. Looks like Anthony's going to double move. Get back to that evaporator. It's not bad. Wookiees are tied up, right? So Wookiees can't disengage and tap, and Wookiees still have to swing through a unit. I'm not sure how many bodies left in, but it was full, and I think he took 3 because I think he had a dodge in there. So that's sweep turn.
He only took 2 because of the dodge.
Oh, okay. Oh, it only took 2. Okay, so he's got.
In center.
Okay.
It would have been 3 down to 2 because you blocked on this one.
All right, so we'll jump back in here. So Graham, yours is postponed to the end of the round or end of the game, rather. Ryan, you had people doing what again? What? How many hoops?
We had to relate a restaurant to a Star Wars reference.
A lot of people did a great job on that. So you.
Yo, there were a lot of good ones.
Okay, did you find yourself a winner in there?
I have a tie between 2, and I'll need help from you guys.
I say go with your gut.
Yeah, I can't because they're just too good.
I mean, the one that like hurts the gut the most. I meant.
Oh well, they're both about Taco Bell then. So the first one, I'm just gonna relate explosions to Taco Bell for obvious reasons.
Okay.
And the other one is voracious ambition is what you feel before headed to Taco Bell at 2 a.m. Overwhelming barrage is what happens later.
I think I like number 2 better. I mean, I don't like number 2, but I think I associate number 2 with that one. So,
All right, so
Number 2.
Congratulations to Sean Death.
Okay, Sean Death needs to message me and let me know what he won. Make sure you guys are doing that because I got to keep track of all this stuff. I have.
And we
20
said
cards.
for unit cards.
Yeah, I'm rolling on them right now. We're going there because players are on a timer, so I'm going to jump.
Or
over. Command
are
A.
we
Oh yeah, the cards are good.
the giveaway?
Graham's got his, so now the end of the end of the game, which I think might come here, maybe at this turn. We will go ahead, guys. Yeah, you guys can play your cards. We will give away the rest. I'm going to have Michael and Anthony help with that. So we played 2 pip, 2 pip for the Wookiees, and Anthony played. Anthony, you played Roger, right? Yeah, I thought. Okay, Roger. All right, so Anthony's giving out dodge tokens. Makes sense, and or surges, but he probably do dodges because he already has aggressive tactics in there. And then we have the, I think that's Morgrowl. I think that's what Michael likes to call that one. And that will give each friendly trooper unit, a Wookiee trooper unit that is issued in order by the commander Wookiee trooper, will gain Agile 1. So both players going a little bit more defensive here in turn 4, getting out all the dodges that they can. So boom, I'll do that. Hide the cards that have been played. So Anthony has played 2 1-pips, a 2-pip, and a 3-pip. Michael has played a 1-pip, a 2-pip, and both 3-pips here so far. All right, we're going to go into the action cam there. Let me update the scoreboard for you guys. It is turn 4. Michael is currently leading 4-1. Anthony is close to 2 VAPs, though, and so we could see some taps coming back the other way. Anthony's actually moved several units up, so we could see multiple taps coming back here for the CIS. So. Yeah, fair enough. Stan also calling the double card reference for the win there. So yeah, we went ahead with that. So yeah, good job. Just keep going, guys. We, like I said, we have more giveaways tomorrow. The next tomorrow, two shows. We'll have a giveaway for all of those. So our goal is to give away as much stuff as possible. That's what we do. That's what we do with some of our sponsor dollars. Like I said, we just turn that back around for you guys, both in entertainment sake, equipment, and also the prizes. We can do that because you guys. So that's why we do it.
I'm going to take
Streams tomorrow, Andrew, will be 11 CST and 7 CST. Skirmish in the morning at 11 CST, and then we'll do a full 800-point game, Blizzard Force versus B2 Spam list, and that'll be piloted by both Michael and I. All right, orders issued out. Looks like Anthony's probably got full bag control here. For that matter, Michael probably has nearly full bag control here. Yeah, fair enough. So Michael's on full bag control. All right, players are at, what did I say for time here? 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Dodge standby at the back there. Just these nothing activations at the back. All right, here we go. Best move in the game. Fast and the Furious power slide, also known as a strafe. Boom. All right, and a standby off that. All right, shells are back, both AP and HE shells. Also has linked targeting array, so he will have an aim token off that. Looks like he also has a surge on board there. All right, Michael pulling another core, another nothing. So nothing. Still got 30 people hanging out. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Ryan and Graham have gone to sleep, so I'm just solo here in the booth.
Nope,
so,
sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to catch up on some trades here.
Oh, yeah,
and then trying to also keep trying.
Sorry, Graham, and I forgot to tell you, Ryan, you've been traded.
Awesome. To whom?
You're working for Dice Time now.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. That's in my note. That is in my no trade clause.
The weird thing is all we got for you was a spicy chicken sandwich from some unknown location.
Subway, probably.
A lot of food references tonight. By the way, we love all these restaurants, so really it's just a ringing endorsement to go try them all. Highly recommended. Chat said so.
No, I'm also trying to stray away from a very controversial topic that really grinds my gears.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we want to keep it. We're all about positivity here. So
the positive boys.
Michael has not only opted not to do the standby move, he's opted to now run away from this unit that has never seen another enemy model in this game. But it's just in case anyone gets close, he's not going to be there. Yeah.
I think they know their one job here was to just come along because they had to.
Yep. They were supervision for the Wookiees. But nobody can control those wet carpets when they get rolling, so off they went.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
So we've only had one poison token, right?
One poison token so far, yeah. What did you expect with 8 radiation cannons at the table?
0, honestly.
That's what I said too, Anthony. I agree with you on that. If the rod cannons are proccing, that means the Wookiees are probably running into you, so it's a very tough range band to play at. So, like I said, these are user submitted lists. We appreciated that. We said we would play them. We played them, and we're playing them as submitted, and that's what we said we would do. So, win, lose, or draw, we're playing them, and hopefully entertaining people as we go about doing that. So, all right, looks like Anthony went for a tap there. All right, so we're back to 4-2. Players are in turn 4. You guys do have 26 minutes on the clock.
I think this is where Anthony needs to tell the judge that his opponent's slow playing.
I think they're playing fine. They're moving.
Yeah, they got a good pace.
I'll tell you, they had a lot of displacements with the Fluttercrafts, and that is,
Yeah, they did.
That is just how that works. I've had that conversation lots of times, like I said. So that is just a thing that you have to deal with. So that is what we started with. That is not what we still have on the table. You'll notice we are noticeably devoid of Fluttercrafts. We are down. We got a couple of Wookiees on the table, but certainly not 3 full squads. Clones haven't taken anything. Anthony has lost a lot of battle droids, but still has a lot. So that's the nature of that. This is a big swing in here. So it's a battle shield plus tenacity plus the 2 Wookiees remaining. So it looks like 6 into there. I think they had a dodge token to boot off Roger. Expecting to see a rollout here from Anthony. And see how many he can save. Ooh, not bad. Anthony does save 2.
Nice.
Loses 3, and I don't think the squad's out there. I think he'll still have a body in there.
That's pretty big for him right there.
He's got a PK and a leader.
I'm surprised he's not triggering the duelist.
I think he was probably hoping to wipe the unit and then move into the VAP. Because he had the movement template out before doing that attack.
That one out.
All right, so I think Michael is taking a dodge here. All right, so he's taking a. That was the unit that was engaged, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay, so just taking a dodge, or not
All my units were engaged.
not swinging back though, just to not be left in the open. Okay. So Michael opting not to swing with that Wookiee squad.
No, well, I did just swing to figuring out what else is happening. So
Where'd the dodge token come from?
Is that?
The dodge was after you swung.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Roger that.
Mhm.
Okay,
Wanted to move.
Roger that. Okay.
Yeah, Tom, you do. That's why I was curious why he's not using that.
Yeah, he didn't have the aim. That's why he just swung straight and then took a dodge second. So, yeah, didn't have a chance to proc that. Did you tap a
I
standby
did.
there, Anthony?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Just trying to keep track of what.
One change.
Okay, standby.
I'm confused now.
No, he's just he didn't want to go with that unit, and Michael said it's okay to go with whatever unit you meant to go with. So, can't quite see which unit it is just because it's
It's
in
the
a.
one I just.
Okay, so he's disengaging then? Okay, so it's a disengage from the unit that just went. I think Anthony's looking to try to proc some standbys here off future, or at least just get straight shots into that. So it's a leader PK droid left, and then I think he just PK'd back the radiation cannon. And then he is cohering close to the Wookiees. There we go. All right, so yeah, as Legion is always interesting in those final closing minutes and turns. So expect some action to be happening here. I will just before we do. I guess do we have a contest running right now? No, because we have everything out. We just have that
No.
one at the end.
Nope.
Yep, that was perfect. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I just wanted to make sure I get.
Do you want one?
I know I want to run through the sponsors and thank our supporters at the end of Fort here. So,
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to attack.
and then Michael and Anthony can go ahead and give away our.
Assuming you start
bandits.
triggering all your standards.
All
They have
right,
not
here,
been damaged yet. So.
here we go. This is the full Wookiees Battle Shield in. Yep, hits for
Oh, no, 6.
6. Hits for 6 there. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, no tenacity trigger there, so 2 misses. So takes a dodge, making 5 saves. Attempting to make 5 saves, I should say. Does not.
Negative.
Does have a surge. Not sure how many models are there. We'll lose 4. And I'll get a
Out of
count
how
on the
many?
guys. How many left?
The rad cannon and PK. Or sorry, the leader and PK.
Oh, leader and PK, so another rad cannon got destroyed there. And as with that, some of the hopes
That's
of
an-
13 radiation tokens going down before the end of the game.
That's an interesting choice that Anthony isn't going to try to trigger some of those standbys he has
I think
by
he
just
will-
having those units die.
I think he might be triggering some.
Okay.
Stand by right now, Michael?
Yep.
Okay, standbys are
The,
happening right now.
Rad cannon PK squad in the back.
Okay, that's 1. How many standbys are up, Michael?
He's got 1, 2, 3 up, and I've got.
Okay,
Alright. Yeah.
so aim happening here. Nope.
So
3. 1, 2, 3. All right, that'll be a dead Wookiee.
and a poison token.
That'll be poison token
There
number
you
2.
go.
So this will move to battle shield.
Poison token number 2 for you keeping track at home.
Jake, you're welcome. Sean, if you want to put Jake's comment up there for context.
It's pretty decent with Krennic. However, it sucked when you draw both operative with it first and second activation.
This one.
Okay. I don't get the context, but whatever.
Oh, my suggestion to slap improvised orders on after last night's game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know she needs to go out. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys cast real quick. I just gotta run my my Poochie out there. She's just wanting to go out. 1 sec. You guys can keep chatting. Give your suggestion about that in case people didn't get it. Obviously, I missed it. So
So then I'm going to just.
So a little more context to Jake's comment there. If you didn't see last night's game, he had Krennic with double bounty with Boba and Veers. Krennic, if I'm correct, had commanding presence and Alice and convenience. Recommended strongly running improvised orders over commanding presence just because it gives you a little more order control. And like Jake said, he was lucky enough to draw both operatives with the second activation of turn 1.
And looks like the AAT is triggering in standby.
Nice.
Alright.
There you go. Critical.
There you go.
all right, I'm back. I'll also disappear in another minute to get her back. But did we see another poison token go out there? I think?
Another Wookiee.
Nope. So that one, that was the AAT
Oh, okay.
shooting into the Wookiee. So we still only have 2 poison tokens.
2 poisons out. Okay. How many more Wookiees went down there?
1.
I think it's just the
Battle
unit
shield.
leader.
Yeah,
Yeah, Battle Shield just went down.
that's correct. All right, looking good.
Just a second. Just here you go.
So really clearing out that space there.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like if Anthony's surrounded that both evaporators.
I think there's room left on this side, like of that one on the leftmost. Like there is still real estate there. I think I agree with that. The middle one looks pretty surrounded for sure.
Yeah, it could take him a while. Could take Michael a while to try to get over there, especially with B1s there and that AAT bearing down on him.
Yeah. Does.
And there's just too many
If he
droid
can-
bodies.
Yep.
If he can get rid of that last Wookiee leader, then his exposed VAP is pretty secure still.
Yep.
I've seen a lot more standby tokens than I have in a long time.
Yeah, well, I
All
think
of
that's
A
I think
long
when you're
time.
just procking a bunch of range 2 weapons and or range 2 charge potential, I think that's a pretty stock standard move, right? So,
Yeah.
all right, so we have
I'm just glad they can't share them.
yeah, PK heal, bringing back another radiation cannon there, so chances are going up for more rad cannon shots and potential poisons. So, all right, I'll let you guys do that. I'm just gonna go grab her real quick. I'll be right back in a minute. Thanks for covering for me.
Oh, no, I don't have any turns. So,
Looks like Michael's all done.
So,
shoot them.
chat, just to have a little friendly debate, who do you think you're going to start seeing a lot more? Rex or Cody?
Jeffrey out last time. Hit with Rex.
Graham, what do you think? Think a little more Rex or a little more Cody?
Say,
Oof, nice
I
save.
think. I feel like you're going to see more Cody just because he's not such a risk of being taken out with. I mean, we're also kind of going off of it still being a melee skew right now.
Not spend 20
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, takes the action.
And with that range too, even though he's got red saves, he's not he doesn't do too good once they get in there.
Yeah,
So
I
and
do like the
direct
reference. Yeah, the direct vehicle's nice. That, I mean, outside of the fact that he is new, I think he's just got a few better keywords than Rex does. Plus, being able to fire support with him
Oh, absolutely.
is going to be a lot better. Yeah, a little safer to do that.
All right, I am back off dog duty. Should
Yeah,
be
I
good
think
now.
it would be interesting to see them errata some Rex command cards and Obi-Wan command cards, or specifically the Obi-Wan 3-pip to
What's wrong with that one?
Oh no, I just because of the just the amount of surges that can't get shared essentially.
Oh,
So
yeah.
just on that turn for like those surges to be able to be shared infinitely essentially. Because for the one turn that is
Yeah.
breaking.
Yeah, no, unless you have Padme or Anakin, which I actually have. I've played against a Anakin, Padme, Obi, and Saber list before. So that one,
That
yeah.
was a lot of
Yeah.
points in just a few units.
Yeah. But like, the theory of it works. At the end of the day, I mean, play what you have available, play what you practice with.
Yeah. So, Chieftain, 1 wound. Wookiee squad, 1 wound and 1 poison token on the only guy left. These guys are out in the open but full health. 1 tap here, 2
Ooh.
units on it. 1 tap.
I
here,
forgot about the
1 unit
Chieftain.
on it with a standby. I'm assuming he's going to be traded.
Well, he still has that full health Wookiee unit.
When he says full health,
Yeah,
it's full health.
if he's able to keep that unit tight.
Oh, he's got 2 bodies. 2 bodies.
No, my bad, Ryan. They're actually separated. You are correct. It's just this guy might be out of coherence now. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Now to treat him. I'm at the table now.
We'll say that you've now knocked his
The
So is it a full unit or just 2 models?
tap on 1 tap.
2 unit leaders in contact. And
You're in contact.
one. That's one. Squad.
Hard.
But he's out. Or standby to spend now.
Ronan, I think we might see a little more Saber Tank. However, Jake with those triple barks could be really good, though.
All right, so I think you guys heard most of that, but I'll just recap just in case. So the map
yeah.
at the map at the top has 1 on it, and there's a full squad on it. They're triggering a standby right now. This is into the Chieftain, who just eliminated another activation for Anthony, or on Anthony's side. He has a squad with 1 wound, 1 poison token left to go. He has the full squad Wookiee. Anthony has 2 units, both touching the VAP here, but they're only 1 tap deep, so he does need to. Okay, and the Chieftain just took a poison token and 2 wounds, just so if you keep track of the poison tokens at home.
Yep. I got you.
So we have Yeah, so there's still potential here. So Anthony can get in here and tap this VAP up, but the full squad Wookiee could come in and take him out, and then potentially be on the VAP themselves to do another tap back. So so there's going to be a back and forth fight, I think, over this middle one. Anthony might be able to find himself securing that top VAP now, which is kind of unexpected, but that depends if the chieftain gets out there or not.
It looks like Anthony's going to aim and shoot at the chieftain with the gray B1 unit. Looks like that. Looks like it's full.
I'm not sure which one he's going with right yet.
I'm going my last activation.
Okay.
Full squad, chieftain.
Oh, he is going to
Full squad.
Chieftain has 3 wounds,
It's-
7 of 7,
Yes, I know.
and a poison token, so he will be definitely on.
That's
4.
an interesting choice there.
Okay, but he is going to take 3 crits for sure.
Ooh, surge.
I don't know if he has a surge there, but he will be able to only have suppression cover, I think. So looks
4.
like Wookiee Chieftain will take 4. No dodge is available. Wookiee Chieftain saves 1,
Takes
takes
3 more.
and the poison token will get him at the end of the next activation.
Along with that one Wookiee that has a poison token.
No, the one Wookiee still has 1 health, so it has 1 health. Has 1 wound, 1 poison token. So the poison token will put it at 2 of 3.
So it's only 1 wound.
Yes.
Okay.
So Anthony, so Michael does have to get full value out of the Wookiee Chieftain here in the next round. So I'm not sure if the Wookiee Chieftain got speed 2 to the Evaporator though, so he could actually just potentially just move that side Vap, tap it. And just make that that many more activations. That is 4, so they only have 2 turns left.
Do we have time for 2 or just the last one?
That depends on how fast you are. You are currently sitting at 10 minutes 53 seconds.
Oh wow.
You likely will
Or
just
the
get this.
chieftain
This
doesn't
will
have
likely be last turn, I would
Cs,
guess,
right?
with 10:53. So I can see that. Thanks, Anthony. And yep. Okay, got it. All right, players got that. We're gonna just fast turn because we're gonna do the giveaways at the end anyway. Going into the command cards, and what we have happening here is we have a push being played by Michael, and Anthony is going to be playing the Unrelenting Assault. And so that's after a friendly trooper unit performs a ranged attack. It spent 1 or more aim tokens. Another friendly unit at range 1 to 2 may gain an aim token, so kind of like coordinated fire. And Michael with the push, and Anthony did win the rollout to go first. So he will be assigning, and we'll see what happens in turn 5.
That's pretty big.
Yep, exciting turn 5 action right here. 9 minutes, just under 10, sorry, to go. All right, so it's not a contest, but if you want to put in your predictions as to what's going to happen here at the end, that will be just fun. It's a fun way to interact in chat. We have 36 people joining us. Everyone coming in a little bit late, but welcome. If you guys want to stick around, we still have 2 more giveaways to happen, in addition to the poison one. But if you weren't here earlier, probably not in on the poison token call. But we got 3 more things to give away, and I have to keep track of all this stuff. So when you guys message me your address, make sure you tell me what you won. And don't say that you won, like, I won a full table worth of terrain. I'll know you are not telling the truth.
Sean, which evaporator is tapped?
Michael has done both of his, and then each one of the subsequent ones on screen here now are one tap each in favor of Michael. In favor of Anthony.
Okay.
Yep. Someone will win, someone will lose. Yeah, fair enough, Bernard. I like that. Pally, and somehow managed to still stick me with like a $45 or $48 fee or something like that. So I just said whatever. I'm not concerned about it. But yes, thank you. I think it was a Canadian import tax or something. So.
All right, so he's going with the full unit here.
It might have also been a toilet repair after Denny's visit by Anthony. So I'm not sure. It was one of those 2 things. So might have been one of those 2 things. So. All right. So Anthony not waiting for the poison token to proc here.
Interesting.
That's not what I would have gone with first.
I probably would have shot and then tied up that full unit of Wookiees.
Haha, there you go. The game will end, and we'll all still be friends.
I'm glad to know I have friends.
Ooh, that's a lot of surges.
Oof.
Well, that's better. But yeah, it's still.
All right, so Chieftain's got to make 4 saves here, or he's going to die before the poison procs. He does not.
Nope.
Chieftain is donezo.
Does that count as putting a poison token out or not?
No, it's dead.
Okay.
You do not put a poison token out on a dead model. It's already dead. Do you kick dead horses? No, they're already dead. Oh, he's a lame duck. He's gonzo. Counts the one before, but
I'm going to activate this one.
Striker, what is this AAT you speak of? I've never seen vehicles before.
Yeah, I'm still confused why Anthony keeps moving that piece of terrain.
Yeah.
Here, double move. I need to cohere.
All right, so Michael doing a proper move here, cohering and pulling off a unit off the map.
Oh,
Sean doesn't want to make
Sean, you won the ARC unit cards.
Yeah, I do know. So Ryan's giveaways were ARCs, and Graham's giveaways were, or one will be BX. So that makes it easy for me to remember that way. But yeah, just ping me. I think it was 2 swings, 2 hits. Sorry.
Oh,
And so I think Michael pulled off the unit there, so that prevents the disengaged tap move. And I think that Wookiee's on full health.
no, he's got one.
Oh, sorry, that was your tokens out there.
Poison
Okay,
went.
okay, poison went. Okay, that was the gotcha, Roger. So Anthony does have the potential of being able to. I guess he can't even outright kill him and then move on because he can't swing, move, and tap. So. Good move by Michael there to save that. I think he wanted to do the similar with the Chieftain. That might have secured him guarantee, but this will make it a lot closer. So,
Striker, you can still get into. We still have the poison giveaway, which just let us know how many poison tokens you think will be out at the end. And then Michael and Anthony are giving away their own and picking.
yeah, Striker, we've at the end of this one, we'll have given away 20 different little prizes. So, but if you tune in tomorrow, 11 CST and 7 CST, we'll have equal number of giveaways. So we'll have some Dianoga content. We'll have some skirmish content, kit contents to give away. So we'll have lots more tomorrow.
So, Striker, I need a number for the poison.
Well, he can't do the poison one in fairness. 'Cause
Oh, he
Graham's already
can't?
recorded that.
Oh.
Well, he can get, but he can get in. He can get in on the command hand giveaway because we'll still have 2 of those. Michael and Anthony will give those away. I'll just let them choose how they want to do that. So he's here, and he's eligible for those. So, and 32 other people on it for that matter. So 20 thumbs up. Appreciate that, guys. Thanks for smacking that thumbs up button. It's free, by the way. Helps us out. Makes us cool. Gets us that that closer and closer to those sponsorships from those great places. All right.
It's going to be
All right, Michael going for a pull. Is the pull what he needed?
It is.
Pull was needed. It was the Wookiee, so I believe
yeah,
that is
going to
full
attack.
Wookiee squad.
First action.
First action attack. What do they engage with, Michael, right now?
He moved a unit of B1s.
Oh, okay, try to
there
tie
were
them up.
3 left on him. That's
How many?
Okay, 3 it looks like.
Oof.
That's
dodge.
that'll be a swing of 5. Down to 4. Anthony needs to save 2 here. Does not.
Oh, and he's going to move into.
I think he's just going to move to pull another unit off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. He's probably going to block the evaporator.
Or he's. Did he aim shoot into the chieftain?
No,
or
he didn't.
Nope.
Yeah.
He just whacked.
Yeah, he just went for the swing here.
I don't know. I mean the B1s that were.
Oh,
in
yeah.
contact with evaporated.
Oh, yeah,
They tapped
they-
it or they aim shot.
Aim shot.
Okay.
So he taps.
So it looks like he surrounded that evaporator there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how many activations Anthony has in there. I'm just going to have a look.
Just this one is on the VAP that's moved. This one is engaged with this Wookiee, and these 3 are over here yet. I screwed up.
That's game.
There's no real estate there though right now. Okay, got it. Okay, so there's 3. I think you guys heard Michael though. There's 3. There's one that's engaged with the single Wookiee. They can kill it, but there's no real estate for them to go into. And then there's one on the VAP. VAP's currently needs to be tapped there, and then Anthony also has to tap the other VAP, which he can do that other one no problem.
It's probably game. Because I don't think they're going to get to a 6th round.
Michael, you have currently 4 points, is that right? 2 and 2?
Yes, 2
And
and
then this one is sitting at 1?
1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Unless Anthony flips over all of his tokens, because I'm assuming there's no more, or...
Well, I don't know why. What if, well, if Anthony's at 2 and he taps and taps, then...
Yeah, but I don't think he can.
It's in base contact with that one currently.
No, you can't. You can't move from one melee to another.
Yeah, you can.
Off
Dewbacks are creature troopers.
No, you totally can.
Off a disengage, you can.
Cannot.
I
I
believe you can.
totally thought you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you can disengage from one melee and move into another.
You just can't move into the same melee that you disengaged from.
Yeah, not the same one. Yeah.
Did Anthony find a way?
A unit can withdraw into a melee with a different enemy unit. A unit cannot withdraw in such a way that it moves back into the same melee.
Okay. That That one in the red can.
So Anthony will put... So Anthony will complete his cohesion, and then
Yeah.
Michael will finish.
Yeah, but I think he only has 3 bodies, so I don't know if he doesn't have...
2. 2. I have 4. He had 2. This Wookiee was the one he disengaged from. This unit of 4 was the one he engaged with. So it pulled space open. Yep. So that's going to be the game one.
Ooh.
I could engage.
Nice.
I could move to the backside. So there
Nice
was-
play by Anthony there.
Yeah, no.
I can't see it, but okay. Here, I'll let you guys play your
That was a nice move by Anthony there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Michael couldn't have done this differently, but yeah. Yeah, I just
No,
didn't get
yeah,
for that,
it-
so I think he could have.
And you definitely got the points.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he could have done it. I think Michael could have done that differently, but yeah, that's how it is there. So
I think we both made mistakes. Like, I should have actually charged his Wookiee for the bigger squad so he couldn't.
or
What?
shot with that one to start.
But
Do
instead
the
of
wipe and then
instead
shot
of
this one to
instead
stop.
of blocking Michael, why didn't you just engage the unit that's on the VAP right now that he's going to tap with here?
No,
Because
they
if I
already went.
engage, they already went, so they were done. If I engage this unit, then I have to be in melee with. I can't block with that one.
Yeah, he
And-
played it right. It was me who played it right.
Mm-hmm.
I screwed up. He actually played it perfectly.
don't know about I don't know about the
And it's back.
I did
And
did
it-
not engage
they're
them. If I
back.
engage them, I have to wrap around this side, not block with that.
He had to engage. I have 2 models. He had to come in and wrap them. That's why.
This is a Legion stream.
Okay. So
Well,
I had,
let's start from back. So when I moved in here, I did not engage this unit because I would have had to.
was the first unit that you went with?
He went with his single guy
To here to pull the guy out.
pulled one of my units out to pull this unit.
Yeah. Whatever you guys do, don't click the link. That's not there.
He didn't want to engage these guys because they're.
Yep. Then he engaged mine, and I cleared them and moved over. But if I had engaged these, I'd have had to fill out around rather than blocking them
And
out.
that's where I made the mistake. I should have left these guys into
Yeah,
position.
and the two guys that are here.
He-
Once all the models engage, why do you have to move around?
Because
everyone?
I have to go here
wrap
around.
You have to
He
wrap
has to
through.
engage first, and then anybody that's not in contact has to
Oh,
move
wait,
off.
he touched these two models.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Okay.
he had to wrap.
I had to move these two over around, which left a gap for him
That's
to
the
move
way
into.
it
Okay. Yeah. I guess I just couldn't see from where I was.
Yep.
So because I only had 2 models.
Jake, you know I'm married, right?
I still so this unit's up here. These guys moved touches that one they just did.
These guys moved to touch.
Is Sean finally understanding the movement?
Tap over there. We're gonna be four.
I believe so.
Well,
I'm understanding the movement. I can't see from where I am, so I'm not. Well, if you can see, Ryan, and you could tell me what every model in there is, you have way better eyes than me. But I was
Oh
just
no.
I'm trying to figure out what models are there because it turns out that Anthony has a 3-man unit and a 2-man unit and a full man unit, so I couldn't see which models were where. So
Oh,
yeah, it
and
looks-
this is why we paint bases.
more obvious at the table. There aren't anything beyond that.
Michael made all the right moves. I made the wrong. I just had enough.
Yeah, I think Michael could have utilized his phase ones more because you were already down. You were down on points, so I don't know why you kept running them away.
Yep.
Like they needed to be in the game, but
It wasn't anything to do with that. It's if I run him up, he's trying to find something to shoot at the whole game, and then they're out in the open giving him prime targets.
I think you just come up over the wall. Like you sat with a standby there, and I just think that you needed guns in the fight as opposed to just sitting there with yeah. So it was unfortunate that Michael wasn't able to get that in a different.
Yeah, I think if I had it the way the last turn, those radios that keep swinging around, then I
Right.
had a chance to get them in out. But I did, and so it was a
Having that
tactical
one-
choice that was wrong.
Having one more.
Oh gosh, it's back again.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be perfectly honest. When that I
Oh.
can just get it right now. When we hit the 3-hour mark, is when that often gets triggered. I've noticed that on the analytics over the last couple. So I think it just hits some thresholds. So if you go look at the timestamps, they just kind of jump in at different intervals, and the longer you go, the more susceptible. I got it anyway. So
I didn't think us.
I don't know how many poison. How many poison tokens was it?
I got
Final
4.
count four.
Big roll into
Yeah.
that guy is what. I got a lucky roll.
Yeah, 3. So whoever had 3, Graham, just let me
If
know.
that didn't happen.
I had
What
4.
wanted to do this
Okay.
round was
Sorry, I
get him
cannot
over
hear
here.
you. These guys are super loud right now.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
So
Scroll up.
I had
we
4,
had
didn't you?
4.
You too?
Yeah, I had 4.
Oh, you had 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it 3
Unless
or 4
there was
poison
a-
tokens? Because they're saying they had it at 4.
Every poison token I took off, I said it was 4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no, remember, it is 4. Yeah, it is 4. I have Tom Walker coming in at 4.
Yeah, and so does
He was
he.
the first one. Yep.
Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, got it. All right, let me just get us in the booth here while these guys are just going crazy now here. I'm going to see if I can get them to give away these next 2 items. So,
That was a great game.
yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just was trying to make sure I could understand how to end it here so I could properly explain what was happening. So, I didn't. I thought Anthony went in with a 2-man unit, so there was a 3-man unit. So there was I was wondering why he had to cohere 4 models, but he only went in with a 2-man unit, and that gave the unit that was 3. So he had a 3-man and a 2-man. Thought he went in with the 3-man, but he went in with the 2 and left room for the 3. So that's how he was able to pull off units. But yeah, I think he moved too far away from the VAP. I think he should have just stayed on the VAP the whole time, to be perfectly honest, and not chased him down. I think he would have just been okay because I think there was a room where he could have tapped it again. Once he went to 4-2, that's what I was saying, Ryan. I don't know how he can't just tap it again, but he had tapped it once, and that was his his last play there. So, Michael and Anthony, we need to give away 2 sets of command tokens. So you want to pick a number? I'm going to go. If you guys all want to type in chat right now, if you're still here, just sound off. You can do whatever you want. Give us a. I will tell you right now is how many I have. I'm going to wait for the chat to go, and then I'll tell you how many you can go. So I got Anthony Allen in for 1, and then after Anthony Allen, I'll give it about 30 seconds, and I'm going to count up from there. So if you guys want to be entered, there we go. Leon is here. So just not announce here, tell us something or whatever you have. So I got Tom, Anthony, Leon. Keep going. Jake, Jeff, Stan. Stan's still working from home. Andrew, 48th Ronin. I got Stryker, Bernard. I got 14 down to Justice, 15 with B. Smith. Ain't no poser, 16. Not counting that other one. Canadian Bear, 17. Pally, 18. All right, 18 people holding. Give you 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to ask Anthony for a number between 1 and 18, and I'm going to ask Michael for a number between 1 and 18. You can have them, Anthony. You can have them. 19 for Patrick. Just on paper. Yep. All right, here we go. Anthony, give me a number between 1 and 19. 15. Okay, I'm just going to go up from the bottom here. So Patrick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Twice, so 1, 2. All right, so after Jeff M. Did Jeff M win a prize this morning, Michael? I think Jeff M might have won a prize this morning. Doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter.
And he also won last night.
This guy's a lucky guy. That's okay. He's like out there with Todd. All right, Jeff, if you're in chat, let us know if you want the Rex cards or the Dooku cards. I will add them to your pile. It saves me an envelope. And then Michael's going to give me another one. 14. All right, so I got to go one below. That means that Stan Parks is taking home another thing. So Stan is also crushing it. And if you're a regular here, you got a great chance at this stuff. So we do it random.
Also, if you guys want to start a pool for that lottery drawing that we have of over $1 billion, let me know.
Do not have a lottery draw of any amount. Do not entice people. All right, but let's do some closing here. Let's make sure we thank all the people. I want to thank Legion Terrain. If you guys saw the terrain on the table tonight, some was theirs. All the down wreckage was theirs. It's fantastic. We also had Imperial Terrain on there as well. But just to check, all the painted wreckage was from LegionTerrain.com. Check them out. I want to thank Brian from Phoenix Games Australia. He's helping us out with the Christmas draw, so make sure you guys check that out. I want to thank Aaron at Back to Basics. He is assisting me in getting the acrylic cut for the wall, so we have the studio wall finished. And then let's jump to our supporter wall here. So Bernard, Sean, JD, Stan, Graham, Todd, and Richard, all helping us out with donations, specifically JD, Stan, Graham, Todd, and Richard today. But let's not forget everyone who's on the wall is awesome. They have us at 19% of our goals. We reached for that goal for that PTZ camera. 578. We're on our way. Not bad for starting on Tuesday. If you want to help us out in any way, TheTerrainStudio2019@gmail.com. We appreciate all of that. Helps us do the giveaways. We do the giveaways. You do not have to do this to get in the giveaway. We appreciate you nonetheless. I got all these stacked up. We got Jeff. We got Stan. I forget all the other names that we have, but I think some people already pinged me. So if I missed you, Tom, I think had one as well. We'll get everybody in there. Just make sure you guys ping me on Discord and or Facebook. I'll get them all in the mail. Probably it'll probably just be next week because I have a bunch of things to mail. I'll do that all at one time. Do appreciate that. If you guys are still with us tomorrow, you're welcome, Stan. If you guys are with us tomorrow, let me jump back in the booth here. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Central, we will be here. Michael and I skirmish. We'll be playing on the industrial table, so that should be fun. I think Michael's going to run CIS Grievous list, and I'm going to try a clone list with Rex. And we'll do some skirmish tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening, like I said, Blizzard Force versus the B2 Horde. and that will be Michael and I, and we're going to play on some snow terrain tomorrow, and that will be 7 CST. So, yeah, thanks to Ryan for being a good sport. Thanks for Graham to come and hanging out with us for another episode here of Friday Night Fights. It's actually on a Friday. I had to check and make sure which day it was. So tune in tomorrow for Saturday Night Fights and Saturday Morning Fights. And if you didn't watch today, it was Friday Morning Fights, and yesterday was Thursday Night Fights. So we are not doing this weekly. And Michael suggested that apparently the 11 CST is the better time slot. So just weekly, we should just go during the workday and just have Legion streams. So apparently, well, Graham tuned in from the DMV, and Stan was working from home the whole time, I swear, because I only saw about 40 messages from him. So,
And I guess when the school year starts, I'll just teach Legion then.
Yeah, Jake, if it's not life-threatening, you can always skip the doctor's appointment and just reschedule, because you don't want to miss the fight. So,
Also going with a nice Saturday night showdown.
Yeah, we'll be here Saturday night showdown. So. All right. Looking forward to the Vader list. Me as well. I just got to study it up and learn how to play it, and it'll be all good. So,
if you need to learn how to e-webs, let me know.
By the way, it's not episode 58 in the top corner, as I see. This is episode 61. I didn't change that number. 61, not 58. And I think if somebody wants to for an extra bonus point, and it's not for a prize at all, but if you go and tell me what the last Legion podcast or the last Friday Night Fight podcast episode was, and do the quick math between 61 and whatever the last episode number was. Tell me what number that equals, because I'm just trying to see. I feel like we're kind of creeping up on maybe close to 200 episodes. See who can do that math the quickest. So I see all the internet calculating going on right now. All right, quick math. Who's going to be first? Waiting. Check. I feel like the episode was like 143 plus 61, maybe?
Yeah.
Am I accurate on that?
I think it's 195 if you're going off of Winter is Coming.
Okay, is it 143 was our last episode? 143?
134.
134?
With yeah.
195. Okay, 195. So we're creeping up there, Michael. 195. Well, unless we get 5 streams in tomorrow, then no. Tune in for Saturday morning fights at 9 Central, 8 Central, 7 Central, 6 Central, and 5 Central. We'll get them all.
Hey, if you need me to do a session dedicated to e-webs, I'll do it.
We are trying to go up in viewership, not down. So, but thanks for the offer, Ryan. No, I told you. When we hit that goal, I'll let you come on and talk about e-webs till you're blue in the face. So, yeah. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thanks for another one. We'll close that off before we get the band hammer need to come back out and somebody gives a link to some other fun, entertaining thing that comes up. But hopefully we see you guys all here tomorrow. Remember, giveaways happening tomorrow as well, both streams. So if you're here, tune in. I won't make you jump through hoops like Ryan. I'll just basically be here, and we'll pick some numbers, pick some random, or ask you to comment on something. So we might even ask you who won the last 2 nights, just to see how much you're keeping up to speed on this stuff. So, all right. Well, thanks. Any parting words, Graham?
I don't know. It was a lot of fun. No, White Saves actually did something.
Yeah, White Saves did something.
Yeah, for once.
For once, yeah, no, for sure. Extra dodge and that surge. So we were talking about aggressive tactics. It came in. I think it saved Anthony several bodies tonight. So still has value for sure. So, yeah, our 2-hour HH12 debate for episode 200. Yeah, that's right. Me and Sean Death just versus Ryan. That's what it'll be.
All right.
It'll be all about the HH12 love. So
I'll grab the whiteboard.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, have a great night, and we'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Cheers.
Sounds good. Take care.
Cheers.